The following is a special presentation from the WTNS Sports Department.
It's time now for high school football from FM 99.3 WTNS. Coming up next, it's Coach's Corner with Steve Corries on the sports voice of East Central Ohio, FM 99.3 WTNS.
Steel is vital to modern life, and Cleveland Cliffs Coshocton Works is proud to make some of the most advanced steel in the world. Their people and products continue to be the backbone of American manufacturing, and they are developing solutions for a clean energy future. Best yet, Cleveland Cliffs steel is sourced and produced right here in North America. Cleveland Cliffs Coshocton Works is proud to sponsor this high school football broadcast. To learn more, visit clevelandcliffs.com.
If you own a farm, you know that a one-size-fits-all insurance policy isn't a smart way to do business. I'm John Iannello, your American National Insurance Agent in Coshocton, Holmes, and surrounding counties. American National can provide you with a flexible farm package that allows you to customize a policy to match your individual needs. Call me at 740-295-9460 because while you know your business, we know how to help insure it.
At Domino's Pizza in Coshocton and Newcomerstown, we have new items available on our mix and match for delivery. Get these items for only $6.99 when you buy 2 or more, medium 2-topping pizzas, or any of our multiple side items. All of these great options are only $6.99 each, delivered to you when you buy 2 or more. Keep the entire family happy and order what they want with our mix and match deal. Call the Coshocton Domino's at 622-9345 or in Newcomerstown at 498-4131.
Glam Tan and Beauty has a new special just in time for homecoming. Now through the end of September, you can get a hard gel mani, a pedi, and a spray tan combo for only $89.99. You can also take advantage of 10 Level 1 sessions for only $40.99. Stop by 1018 Main Street now through the end of the month to take advantage of these special offers. You can also get any level darkness with custom spray tans now starting at $32.99. Get ready for homecoming by stopping at Glam Tan and Beauty, open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 7 and Saturday from 10 to 4. See Appearance Supply Glass and Paint, your window tinting specialist for Johnson's Window Tinting for residential and vehicles. Johnson's window tints are designed for style, protection, and heat reduction, and they have a lifetime warranty. Remember, Appearance Supply Glass and Paint for auto glass, including windshields, residential, and commercial glass. They also stock PPG automotive paint and supplies. That's Appearance Supply Glass and Paint, 115 Bridge Street, Coshocton. Appearance Supply is proud to sponsor the Woodworker of the Week, an award given to the general football player who works the hardest during practice.
Need a rental car and struggling to find one? Let Hinder Motor Company provide you with a reliable, clean, and affordable rental. We have a great selection of new Honda, Ford, Jeep, and Dodge vehicles available today. You can use our rental cars for trips, while you get your repairs on your vehicle, and much more. Whether you're looking for a fuel-efficient Civic or a 7 or 8 passenger Pilot, Odyssey, or Wagoneer, the Hinder Motor Company has you covered. Contact us at hindermotorcompany.com. That's hindermotorcompany.com. We love what moves you.
You deserve a credit union working for you. And at CES Credit Union, you can trust that our main focus is serving the people of Coshocton and Coshocton County. CES Credit Union is your one-stop shop for securing your financial future. You're invited to experience the credit union difference at CES Credit Union.
Coach's Corner is brought to you by the Ensley Insurance Agency. For auto, home, business, and life insurance, call 740-622-1111. That's the Ensley Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street, Coshocton.
The Ensley Agency is proud to be a part of this high school sports broadcast. We support the student athletes on the team and the students in all extracurricular activities. Hi, I'm Todd Ensley. In fact, your good student may qualify for discounted auto insurance rates. We can provide you with homeowners insurance and life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance. Insure both with us and save even more. For a no-obligation quote on auto, homeowners, or life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, call the Inslee Agency at 622-1111.
My guest on Coach's Corner, Steve Smith, the head coach of the Coshocton Redskins. Redskins come in tonight playing John Glenn. The Little Muskies coming in from New Concord. Coach, I really don't know much about them. I know they had a tough game with New Lex last weekend, won by a point late. What can you tell us?
John Glenn's, they're hot. They're a hot team right now. They're 3-0. They're a spread football oriented team. They like to run the football though. So they're going to run the ball to set up, a deep pass every now and then. They like to screen. They're good defensively. They run a 3-4 and they'll walk up against us and look like a 5-2. But they play hard. They tackle well. So, we have a big challenge in front of us.
From an offensive standpoint, what does that do for your team? Does that change anything you want to do, or do you possession of the football is important with that. We want to keep possession of the ball, all right, and then we want to be able to get off the field. We got to win first down. We got to keep the yardage. We got to keep their yardage down on first and second down, and force them to be one-dimensional. All right, let's talk a little bit about your defense. I know you had to change your philosophy a little bit this season, and with a team like that that's spread out a lot, does that change your style at all? I don't. Basically, I think probably the first three teams you faced pretty much just come right at you.
Yeah, this is actually the first true spread team that we've played. Ridgewood is a spread team, but they incorporate a lot of tight ends. They want to run the football. This team is going to go 3-by-1 and 2-by-2. We have those adjustments built in. We work on it all summer. We work on it in 7-on-7. It's just the way our schedule felt. We hit 3 run-oriented teams right off the bat. But like I said, they spread you out to run the football. So we're going to have to balance the box up and put some 2 high safeties in there and those type of things against different looks. But we have all that stuff in. You have to, because the majority of the teams run the spread. All right,
I guess last question, let you get to work, is health of the ball club. How you doing physically at this? 3 in, a lot of. I'm sure you got the bumps and bruises.
Yeah, we got guys with bumps and bruises, but everybody does. But as far as people not being available to play, we have everybody is available, and we know we need to play a lot better this week and give our 110% effort this week.
All right, appreciate your time. Good luck here this evening.
Thank you, Coos.
All right, we'll be back with a pregame. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Coach's Corner has been brought to you by the Endley Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street in Coshocton. Call the Endley Insurance Agency at 740-622-1111 or go to endleyagency.com.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
For over 115 years, People's Bank has embraced the idea that a community bank can make a difference in the lives of customers and community members. People's Bank is headquartered in Ohio, and with over 50 offices in the Buckeye State, our employees live, work, and raise our families here. We offer a full range of financial solutions for consumers and businesses of any size. This is Todd Brown from People's Bank, and I invite you to visit with us in Coshocton to experience community banking with People's Bank. We're proud of our heritage, loyal to our customers, and committed to the community.
As we support our high school teams playing tonight, Vibrant Healthy Living encourages everyone to stay hydrated by helping you to make sure your electrolyte levels stay in balance. Remite Mineral Solution is a blend of 12 different liquid minerals in perfect proportion to minimize the muscle cramps, fatigue, and reduce performance caused by an electrolyte imbalance. Add Remite to your hydration plan and give yourself a competitive edge to work and play at your absolute best. Contact Vibrant Healthy Living by going to vibranthealthyliving.net or call 740-295-9923.
Today is a great day to grab a delicious sub at MJ's Deli and Beverage, located at 275 Cambridge Road. Come enjoy your lunch, snack, or dinner at our umbrella picnic tables. Weekly deli meat and cheese specials, along with our daily lunch or dinner specials, can be found on MJ's Deli and Beverage Facebook page, or call us at 740-622-7470 and find out our specials. MJ's has a variety of ice-cold beverages waiting for you while you're watching your sports this season.
Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home has been serving Coshocton area families for over 70 years. I'm Bill Given, and we are honored that so many of you have chosen Given Dawson Paisley. Our membership in Dignity Memorial Network allows us to offer services that no other funeral home can offer. Whether you are planning or in your time of need, Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home would be honored to serve your family now and in the future.
Keep your vehicle on the road with new tires or mechanical work from Shriver Tire Service. Shriver Tire offers new tires for passenger, truck, and farm vehicles, as well as light mechanical work. Custom wheels are now available, as well as financing. Shriver Tire is now an authorized dealer for Falcon Tires. For more information, stop by 2171 Otsego Avenue or give them a call at 622-6989.
Our feature game is John Glenn at Coshocton. Before we discuss that one, let's take a look around the other games in the area. West Branch 2-1 at Ridgewood 3-0. This is a big test for the Generals. West Branch plays a difficult Division III schedule. They will come in with plenty of size and speed. The Generals will have to rely on a stingy defense to keep this close. West Branch rolled a year ago and will look to do the same here this evening. Moving the chains will be important for Ridgewood to stay in this one. Riverview travels to Philo. Riverview 0-3 meets a good Philo team 3-0. The Bears will continue to work on developing their younger kids. Philo has other dreams. They are looking to compete in the upper division of the MVL as well as playing in Week 11. Philo will probably move to 4-0 fairly easily here this evening. Maysville 1-2 at Tri-Valley 1-2. Both teams come in with that identical 1-2 records, but that's where the comparison ends. Tri-Valley has played a monster early schedule. The Dogs look to bounce back and win big at Jack Anderson Stadium this evening. Newcomers Town is at Barnesville. Both teams come in 3-0, and neither team has been tested. The Trojans are on the road, so give the slight edge in this one to the home team, Barnesville. Taking a look at our feature game, and that is 3-0 John Glenn up against Coshocton 0-3. John Glenn features a stout defense and relies on their quarterback, Noah Winland, to make plays on offense. The Redskins played well the first 2 weeks, but fell behind early and last week against Maysville. The Skins have moved the ball on the ground, but need to stay away from the turnovers. If Coshocton does, they can hang in there and look for them to be a close game here tonight at Stewart Field. Taking a look around the area and other games this evening, Morgan 2-1. This is MVL. Morgan 2-1 goes up against Sheridan 3-0. West Muskingum 2-1 and New Lex 2-1. That should be a good ball game. Meadowbrook 2-1 against surprising Crooksville 3-0. West Holmes is 2-1 and they go to Mansfield Senior, who's 1-2. Taking a look at the IVC games tonight, Strasburg 1-2s at Conotton Valley 1-2. Tusky Valley undefeated at 3-0 goes to Malvern, who's also 3-0, so we'll keep an eye on that game this evening. Minerva 0-3 is at Sandy Valley 2-1. Indian Valley 2-1 is at Cambridge 0-3. Garraway 3-0 is at Carrollton 1-2. East Canton 0-3 at St. Thomas Aquinas, they're 0-3. Wynnum 0-3 is at TCC, both teams winless at 0-3. Buckeye Trail 0-3 goes to Shenandoah as 1-2. And Marietta 1-2 visits Claymont, who's also 1-2. We'll be back and get to the national anthem and later on the starting lineups. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Are you neglecting your building's fifth wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets and company culture with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with their top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit their website at wmcommercialroofing.com and follow them on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
Get your vehicle back on the road smooth and problem-free with Village Motors Collision Center. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and our Collision Center works on all makes and models and has available deductible assistance, along with loaner and rental vehicles available for your use, complimentary oil change packages, not to mention that we are the preferred repair shop for most insurance companies. Ask us about our cleanup packages with 4 great packages from basic to premium by appointment only starting at $19.95. For collision repair, make your first stop at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Get ready for fall planting season by heading out to Sprout Garden Center across from Clary Gardens on Chestnut Street in Coshocton. Come get your mums, shrubs, trees, perennials, and so much more of many colors at Sprout Garden Center. The gift shop is getting filled with fall decor and combination porch pots. Need a gift? Stop at Sprout Garden Center and give the gift of planting. Gift certificates are available. Come to Sprout Garden Center Monday through Friday, 10 to 5:30 p.m., Saturday, 10 to 5 p.m., and Sunday, 11 to 3 p.m. You'll be glad you did.
Think you have to settle for mediocre car insurance to save money? Think again. It's possible to get superior coverage and still save money with Erie Insurance. Customers who switched to Erie saved up to $951. It pays to compare. Switch and save with Erie.
Your local Erie agent in Coshocton is Albertson Lawrence Agency. Get a quote today.
Annual savings based on new customers surveyed in March 2022 who reported savings when switching auto insurance. Individual premiums and savings will vary.
The roar of the crowd, excitement in the air. It can only mean one thing. There's football fever under the Friday night lights. From kickoff to the final down, on the field and off the field, your friends at the Home Loan Savings Bank are cheering you on. Good luck to all local high school football teams in this week's game. We're behind you all the way. For all your financial needs, consider the hometown team at the Home Loan Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It's time to gear up and get out there in a new Ford vehicle from Jeff Drennan Ford. And it all starts during the Discover Summer Sales event. Choose from a great selection of trucks and SUVs, equipped with the tech and comfort you need to discover your best summer ever. Get our best offers on a great in-stock selection, and get ready to discover summer with Ford. Now, get 3.9% financing for 60 months on a new 23 Ford F-150. Visit Jeff Drennan Ford today or online at jeffdrennanford.com.
The National Anthem is brought to you by the Coshocton Driver Training School, offering driver's education and adult remedial classes in Coshocton, Newcomerstown, Millersburg, Dresden, Mount Vernon, and New Philadelphia, with private lessons available upon request. The National Anthem is brought to you by the Coshocton Driver Training School, offering driver's education and adult remedial classes in Coshocton, Newcomerstown, Millersburg, Dresden, Mount Vernon, and New Philadelphia, with private lessons available upon request.
This is Adam, and it's time for the deal of the month at Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Drive home in style with 10% off Jeep Gladiators and Jeep Compasses. That's right, 10% off MSRP. That's over $10,000 off a brand new Jeep Gladiator Rubicon. And if that's not enough, we've got more savings for you. Get an incredible 2.9 financing rate on brand new 2023 Ram 1500 trucks. But wait, there's more. When you mention this radio ad, you'll score $20 off your next oil change and a free multi-point inspection. It's our way of saying thanks for choosing Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Don't miss out on these amazing deals. Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, your trusted source for quality vehicles and unbeatable service.
Coshocton Regional Medical Center now has 2 new walk-in clinic locations in Warsaw and Newcomerstown. Our providers can get you back on the road to recovery with a quick walk-in visit with no appointment necessary. Experience the ease of taking care of your health on your own schedule by visiting one of the conveniently located walk-in clinics in Warsaw or Newcomerstown. For more information, visit CoshoctonHospital.org. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
Hi, I'm Candy Hostetter, your Coshocton neighbor and dedicated real estate agent. Thinking of buying or selling a home? I'm your girl. With my knowledge of the Coshocton market and years of experience, I'll make your real estate journey a breeze. I'm here to guide you through every step from listing to negotiations. So give me a call at 740-575-1248, and together let's unlock the door to your new beginning.
Need a rental car and struggling to find one? Let Hinder Motor Company provide you with a reliable, clean, and affordable rental. We have a great selection of new Honda, Ford, Jeep, and Dodge vehicles available today. You can use our rental cars for trips, while you get your repairs on your vehicle, and much more. Whether you're looking for a fuel-efficient Civic or a 7 or 8 passenger Pilot, Odyssey, or Wagoneer, the Hinder Motor Company has you covered. Contact us at hindermotorcompany.com. That's hindermotorcompany.com. We love what moves you.
Buckeye Beverage Barn in West Lafayette has carry-out salads, pizza, calzones, and their new wings. Place your orders at 545-9525. Buckeye Beverage Barn has the area's best selection of cold drinks and hot food with all the convenience of their drive-thru. See them for snacks, bagged ice, salads, and delicious pizza. Order yours tonight at 545-9525. Drive through and see them 7 days a week at the Buckeye Beverage Barn on Main Street in West Lafayette.
Sierra Pacific Windows and Doors are MRV Siding Supply. Their products enhance any decor and make any home brighter, more inviting, and more comfortable with all wood windows in 9 wood species with 59 exterior colors. Whether you're replacing, renovating, remodeling, or rebuilding, they have exactly what you're looking for. From their Sierra Pacific Transcend replacement windows and doors to their Westchester double hung windows. That's MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Middlesburg, or on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
The Age of Steam Roundhouse Museum offers public tours 3 days a week from April through November. Through their impressive museum facility, an 18-stall roundhouse that houses more than 20 steam locomotives and a working machine shop where guests can observe restoration specialists as they restore various pieces of railroad equipment. During the last 2 weekends of October, guests can purchase tickets to go on their evening lantern tours where guests will be guided through the facility by lantern light and learn about the spookier side of railroading. To learn more, please visit their website at ageofsteamroundhouse.org.
The starting lineups are brought to you by R.J. Wright & Sons, a locally owned family business offering a full line of ag diesel, lubricants, and gasoline. You can't go wrong with Wright Fuel. Coshocton won the toss and elected to defer. Now with the starting defensive lineups for the Redskins, here's Chris Wallace.
Thank you very much, Koo. Starting defensive lineups for the Coshocton Redskins. Starting at defensive tackle, a 5'10", 220-pound sophomore wearing number 56, Severin Workman. The nose guard tonight is a 5'10", 225-pound senior wearing number 65, Elsie Smith. The other defensive tackle is a 6', 310-pound junior wearing number 73, Joe Walters. The linebackers in tonight's ball game, a 6'1", 195-pound senior wearing number 23, Evan Unger. A 6'1", 165-pound sophomore wearing number 15, Aiden Garabrandt. The other two linebackers, a 5'10", 195-pound junior wearing number 24, JT Newell. And a 6', 205-pound senior wearing number 21, Ethan Woody. The safeties in tonight's ball game is a 6', 190-pound senior wearing number 1, Antoine Johns. And the DBs in tonight's ball game, a 6', 160-pound junior wearing number 5, Colton Conkle. And a 6'2", 185-pound senior wearing number 2, Israel Rice. Also another safety in the ball game, a 5'10", 165-pound sophomore wearing number 4, Cohen Phillips.
Now with the people we expect to see offensively for John Glenn at the tackle spots will be number 78, Jake DiMatteo, a 6'7", 270-pound junior. The other tackle is Clay Mathers, number 56, a 6'1", 260-pound junior. The guards, Noah Scheffler, wears number 50. He's a 6'1", 230-pound senior. The right guard's number 75, Caden Stollard, a 5'9", 250-pound junior. And at center will be Rock Zemba, a 5'10", 250-pound junior. Taking a look at the wide receivers in the ball game will be number 15, Jake Johnson, a 5'10", 145-pound junior. Cannon Fox, number 7, a 5'10", 175-pound junior. Number 11's Lane Hall, 5'8", 150-pound senior. And number 81, Caleb Larrick, a 6'6", 230-pound senior. In the backfield, the quarterback is number 5, Noah Windland, a 6'1", 195-pound senior. The running backs, number 27, Lincoln Gilcher, a 5'8", 180-pound junior. And number 6 is Ryder Rock, a 5'5", 155-pound junior. The starting lineup's been brought to you by R.J. Wright & Sons, an industry leader in providing complete residential and commercial fuel needs. R.J. Wright & Sons has locations in New Comerstown, New Philadelphia, and Caldwell. We'll break away and get back here for this kickoff in a moment. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Did you know Wits of Coshocton has lunch specials for under $5? This includes shredded chicken, grilled cheese, BLTs, or chicken salad sandwiches. Enjoy a delicious foot-long coney, bag of chips, and a 12-ounce drink for only $3.50. Check every Monday for the new weekly specials as well as the custard flavor of the week. On Tuesdays, all scoops are half price. Witt's Frozen Custard is open Monday through Saturday, 11 to 8, and Sunday, 12 to 8. Witt's Frozen Custard is now located inside the Coshocton Coffee Connection at 750 South 2nd Street.
Tired of ordering scrubs online and only hoping they fit? Try shopping locally instead. So Lace Brigade Scrubs and Apparel is now open. We carry high-quality, name-brand scrubs that are comfortable, functional, and very stylish. So Lace Brigade Scrubs and Apparel carries extra small through 5X, including petites and tall, with a nice variety of medical accessories and compression socks. So take the guesswork out of your work attire and make sure it fits right the first time. Stop in and let us help you look great and feel great at 529 Main Street, Coshocton. Women veteran-owned and operated. Shop local and support local.
Fall is almost here, and there's a lot to do and see at Shoemaker Farms. Shoemaker Farms has all your fall decorating accessories like pumpkins, gourds, mums, corn stalks, straw bales, apples, squash, and of course, homemade cookies. They also have tomatoes, zucchini, cucumbers, produce, and did I mention homemade cookies? Located between Coshocton and West Lafayette on County Road 16, Shoemaker Farms is open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. until 6, and Sunday from 10 until 4. Stay tuned for hay rides to the pumpkin patch every Saturday and Sunday in October.
Moments away from getting this thing underway here this evening, and before we do, Chris Wallace alongside Coshocton 0-3, played really two good games early and then got away from them last week. Big game here this evening.
Most certainly is, as John Glenn comes in as a pretty tough opponent. Just taking a look out there, very stout linemen both ways, and looked like a very big team. But I tell you what, we came down here after that Riverview-Ridgewood game and saw that fourth quarter of Johnstown versus Coshocton here at Stewart Field. The Redskins played a heck of a fourth quarter, looked like a great team, looked like a completely different team than what we saw in week one. So their running game looked very strong, and really looking forward to getting this one underway here tonight again at Stewart Field and see what the Redskins can do.
Ohio Means Job, Coshocton County is proud to sponsor tonight's opening kickoff. If you're ready to kick off a new career, visit Ohio Means Jobs in the lower level of Coshocton County Department of Job and Family Services.
We'll also let you know the first half of tonight's game is brought to you by Coshocton Recycling at the intersection of County Road 1A and Bridge Street. Coshocton Recycling is open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:15.
Both teams have hit the field. As mentioned, Coshocton will be kicking. Kick returners will be Reese Metzger and Andrew Glob for John Glenn. And officials holding on to the football. Antoine Johns will be doing the kicking for Coshocton, and we get this thing underway. Beautiful night for football. Around 69 to 70 degrees, and we really can't ask for much better.
beautiful night, and John Glenn looks like they traveled very well on the opposing side, and great night for football.
All right, here we go. Antoine Johns waiting on the word from the officials. Now we're ready to go. He approaches, and we're underway. Low line drive kick, taken at the 10-yard line, back to the 15 to 20. Tried to cut outside, has some room, has a big gap. Trying to get to the outside, and he's got some room. Now cuts it back to the middle before being brought down. An excellent return out to about the 48-yard line. So an excellent return. And they'll have it 1st and 10 at the 48 or 9. Let's see where they mark it. Line drive kick, and he took it on the run at the 10-yard line and mark it at the 48 and returns at 38 yards.
Yeah, he had some turf ahead of him. Looked like he was going to make a nice move, and Coshocton did a nice job on the pursuit angle and was able to get him down.
Noah Winland, the quarterback for John Glenn. They'll be spread, but they do like to run the football predominantly. So wait and see what happens here this evening. Winland, the quarterback, gets the snap. Hands it up inside, little gap, bounces outside, crosses midfield and before being brought down. Lincoln Gilcher picks up a couple on the play. We'll give him 3, makes it 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7. And the officials call timeout momentarily. Let's see what. And Woody will have to come off, maybe an equipment issue. Now we're ready to go. Now we're ready. Trips to the left side, one to the right. Gilcher offset, Winland. Winland once again hands it inside and not much going. And he gets maybe the 48 before being driven back by a host of Coshocton defenders. So Gilcher picks up, well, actually no gain on the play. So that'll bring up a 3rd and 7. Big play for the Coshocton defense here. See if they can get off the field. Trips to the left now, man in motion across the formation. Straight back is Winland. Now he's going to roll out. He likes to run. Looking to pass or run, still going, and they can't. He's not going to get there. No, they're going to call a late hit.
Oh, boy. Yeah, looked like he was stretching for that first down marker and got kind of pushed out. Didn't really look late from here.
So they actually gave him probably a yard more than he really picked up. He did a nice job of getting outside with that speed, and that's going to be a questionable 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, if you have a quarterback, stretching out for that first down marker and he's, right there on the sideline, he's going to take a hit if he's reaching for that first down marker.
So he got 7 yards on the carry and then an additional 15. Back a little quick out, and it goes incomplete. Went off the hands of the receiver. It'll be a 2nd and 10. Just tried a quick out on the sideline and not able to come up with it. It'll be, as mentioned, a 2nd and 10 situation. Ball at the 27-yard line of the Redskins. Quarterback Winland has 3 receivers right, 1 left. Now Gilcher offsets to the right side this time around. Let's see if they come to the strong side of the field. Man in motion across the formation. Hands it inside, bounces out, has some running room to the 20, gets outside the 15, inside the 15 to the 10, and down at about the 7. Nice run by Gilcher. Takes it from the 27 to the 7. That's going to be 20 yards on the carry. So it'll be a 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. So John Glenn takes the opening kick, runs it out to the 48-yard line, and now after a 15-yard penalty in the middle, have moved it all the way down to the Coshocton 7-yard line. Winland, 2-back set this time. Gets the snap, fakes, going to run it himself into the 5, is hit, and still moving before being brought down. Maybe just looks like the 4-yard line. We'll give him 3 on the carry.
Antoine John's the first one there for the Redskins on the tackle.
Make a 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Once again, more of a power set out of the gun, Wendland. Ryder Rock in the backfield now to the right side of Gilcher. They hand it to Gilcher inside. He's going to go into the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown for John Glenn. They jump out in front quickly at 6-0. And they'll try to add the PAT.
Yeah, just a nice run right up the middle. Redskins unable to tackle.
So nice drive of 52 yards. And 5 plays. And that's the score. 6 plays, excuse me. They'll try to add the point here.
And the officials just, the player coming on to kick the PAT, they just pointed him off the field.
Nick Lazowskis, Denner generally does the kicking, but he did have to leave the field.
And the placeholder, too. Not quite sure what the problem is. Now they're pushing this guy off. Oh, I think his helmet not strapped?
May have to get a timeout here. Well,
I'm not quite sure.
Play clock isn't running, so.
Why they keep sending all these players off the field? For maybe equipment issues? I think they sent Woody off the field here defensively, and they pulled his kind of knee pads below his knee, so I'm not quite sure. Now they're
changing everything around.
A whole line change out here.
Well, they're going to go for 2 now because Wendland's back in it, the quarterback. Now the offensive unit comes back onto the field.
Now they give the symbol to start the play clock. Not sure.
Now here we go. Once again, same early formations they used the last trip when scored the touchdown. Wendland. Now they're going to throw it back to him wide open. Is going to be the quarterback, and he's not going to get there. Nice open field tackle by Coshocton, and it's going to be no good. Great job of recovery.
That was Antoine Johns with that big tackle stop. It looked like he had end zone ahead, but Antoine Johns, great tackle.
All right, but they score the touchdown. They lead 6-0. That's John Glenn. We'll be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
This is the Mouse Man from RAM 5 Point Auto Sales, and we're rocking this season. We have a large selection of clean, newer vehicles to fit everyone's budget. If you drive by the 5 Point light and don't see what you're looking for, stop and let us know. We'll go find it for you. When you buy a car from RAM 5 Point, we take care of your vehicle for the life of the vehicle. We'll wash your car every 2 weeks for as long as you own it. At RAM 5 Point, 1102 Chestnut is where your driving dreams come true.
In the nation, we know how it feels when a company doesn't treat you like a priority. You feel small. Or worst of all, like you're just a voice in a crowd. At Nationwide, we put members first. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
To join the nation, call Scott Boyer in Coshocton today at 740-622-2131.
Subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval. Availability and details vary. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
John Glenn kicking to Coshocton. John Glenn scores first with 9:37 to go here in the first quarter. Lead at 6-0. Back deep for Coshocton will be Israel Rice and Antoine Johns. Nick Lazowskis approaches. High and over in kicks. Going to hit short. Taken on a big bounce by Rice to 20, 25. Cuts outside to 27. Maybe that's probably where he'll go down. So that's where Coshocton will take over, 1st and 10.
Cameron Barnhouse on the tackle for the Little Muskies.
Ball at the Redskins' own 27, 1st and 10. Quarterback Colton Conkle. In the backfield will be Antoine Johns, Riley Woody, and Israel Rice. Start things out here. See if Coshocton can muster some kind of an offense, get things started. We wing T formation. Split wide will be Gage right. And we've got a whistle.
Looked like movement on the defensive side, but we'll see what they call here.
Actually, I think the one that blew the whistle was the referee in the backfield.
And he still hasn't made a call yet. I think they moved it up a yard.
So the ball's at the 27.
Same place.
Now we'll try this again. Wing T formation once again. Rice in motion. Hand off Woody inside. He's hit and dropped immediately at the 27 for no gain. Be 2nd and 10. Just an off-tackle dive by the fullback for no gain.
Connor Sensible on the tackle for the Little Muskies. And you see the Coshocton coaching staff telling all their players to make sure their knee pads are below their knees. As another, it looks like Colton Conkle's going to get sent off the field for his knee pads not being low enough. Hey, I've never seen anything like this before.
So now it's J.J. Herman will be in at quarterback, sophomore. And they're going to have to burn a timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Attention Coshocton. When it comes to keeping your home or business cozy and comfortable, trust the experts at Philip A. Wagner Incorporated. With years of experience and a reputation of excellence, they are the area's go-to heating company. They offer reliable repairs, energy-efficient upgrades, and new installation that stands the test of time. If you're ready to experience warmth like never before, call Philip A. Wagner Incorporated at 740-622-9464. Your comfort is their priority. That's Philip A. Wagner Incorporated, your trusted heating solution in Coshocton.
They actually did not call timeout. They went ahead and ran the play. It was a 5-yard out to Gage Wright, so it'll bring up a 3rd and 5 situation. Conkle had to come off and put some tape around those lower legs, keep those below the knee. So a 3rd and 5 for the Redskins. Conkle looking, he has a man wide open. He's going to airmail it way overthrown, incomplete. Had him open, but just couldn't find him. Was Evan Unger out in the flat. So pass is incomplete, and it'll be a 4th down punting situation. And it looks like it's going to be a quick 3 and out. That's a good mark by the official. He put it back at the 32. Now he woke up and moved it up where it belonged.
Oh boy, it's going to be a long night.
So Cunningham will be punting. 2 receivers back. Logan, good snap, almost blocked, and there'll be a personal foul. He takes it on the run and brought down immediately, but that's going to come back, and that's going to be a 15-yarder because he's hobbling off. So big break for the Redskins. They brought everybody, and Coshocton, personal foul, 15-yard penalty, and that big break for the Redskins. They'll keep the football and move it up 15 yards.
I'd say that was Gage Wright with an excellent tackle on the play.
So
they're trying to figure out what they're going to do down here.
Wow, this is almost scary here tonight.
This is very scary. We're 8 minutes and 19 seconds left here in the first quarter, and they're still trying to figure out what they're doing.
Well, right now it's almost a 20-yard penalty. So they move it out to the 48 from the 32, so that'd be a 16-yarder. But a 1st down for Coshocton. And they'll start at their own 48 here. Handoff goes to Johns, cuts inside, but there's all host of defenders there, and Johns is thrown for a negative 1-yard loss.
I believe that was Bronson Bendel on the tackle for the Little Muskies.
Going to bring up a 2nd down and 11 situation. Lost a yard back to the 47. Redskins in the first couple series against that huge front of John Glenn have not been able to run much. Now they give it to Woody. This time bounces inside, gets that yard back +1. So 2-yard pickup to the 49 for Riley Woody. So that'll bring up a 3rd and 9 situation. Clock moving, 7:35 to play in the opening quarter. 6-0, John Glenn scoring first. Play in from the sideline. 3rd and long for the Redskins. They'll put 3 receivers out, empty backfield for Conkle. Looking, little flare outs, caught it. He's got some running room, has boost down close to the yardage needed for the 1st down. Just a quick out caught by Gage Wright, his 2nd reception of the game. and he moves it out to the 41-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first down. Nice play. Picked up 10 yards on the quick pass.
Yeah, it was a nicely designed play and had a receiver wide open and got a nice couple yards there after the catch.
Second first down for Coshocton. So the Redskins trying to get something going here. Hand off to Rice. Rice finds some running room. Just bounces across the 40 down to about the 38-yard line for pickup of 3 for Israel Rice, his first carry. This makes it a 2nd and 7 situation.
Connor Sensabaugh on the tackle for John Glenn.
So the ball is down at the 38-yard line. 2nd and 7. Wing T formation. Conco under center. Looking. Now back to throw. Now nice move. Now throws it across middle. Caught Woody. Woody's got some room. Cuts it up inside the 30 to the 25 and inside the 25. And a big play. Just a nice little. Woody found a little gap. Good pass from Conkle. And they move it down to the 22-yard line. So that pass play is good for 16 yards and another first down.
Yeah, that was a nice play by Conkle. Looked like he was going to have to step out of bounds there, but made a nice play.
Third first down on the drive. Ball at the 22-yard line. Wing T formation. Counter play back, and Coshocton fumbles, but he got it right back. Johns fumbled it. It hit a defender for John Glenn. Came right back to him before being dropped at the 24.
I'm telling you, that hit looked like Connor Sensabaugh right there in the chest pads there, and it looked like he was going to grab it and run the other way, but John somehow got it back.
So 2nd and 12. Ball's back at the 24. 5.5 to play here in the first quarter. 6-0 John Glenn leading. Really wasn't going very far anyway. Good job defensively by John Glenn. 2 receivers. They give it to Woody, trying to get outside. Now he cuts it up, and nice open field tackle. Woody loses another yard to the 25.
Cameron Barnhouse on the tackle for John Glenn.
Right now, Coshocton -1 in the rushing department, which is very unusual for them. But it's now a 3rd down and 13 situation. The ball squarely at the 25-yard line. Under 5 to play here in the first quarter. Trips to the left side. Now going into the slot is Conkle, so empty backfield. Conkle rolls to the left side. Pass or run. Looking. Has a receiver. Makes the catch and is brought. No, they're going to say dropped it, and it'll be incomplete. Rice, that was one he probably should have brought in. Did not. So it'll be a 4th down. I'm sure they'll go for it here. Ball's at the 25-yard line. Coshocton 3 of 5 throwing the football. Ball at the 25, 4th down and 13. 4:37 to play here in the opening quarter. Redskins trying to convert a big 4th down play here. Conkle looking. Throws it back, and Woody is hit immediately. Nice job by that secondary. Came up, and Woody is brought down at the 26 for a loss of a yard, and that'll turn it over on downs. Pass complete, but to no avail.
Cash Smith for John Glenn with the big tackle.
So that'll turn it over to John Glenn, 1st and 10. Ball sitting at the 26-yard line. 4:31 to play here in the opening quarters. 6-0 our score. John Glenn in front, and they have the football. Once again, they've spread things out. Trips to the left side, one to the right. There's a snap. Gives it inside. Bouncing around, picking up some yardage. Still moving out close to the 40. Flag comes in. Always wonder in that situation if it's face mask. Coshocton's had some issues with that all season long.
Yeah, it did look like face mask to me.
Ball's marked at the 34-yard line. It was an 8-yard pickup by Gilcher. He's got 35 yards rushing. He'll pick up a first down as that 15-yard penalty. We'll move it all the way out to the 49-yard line. 1st and 10. Windland, quick out. Catches it. Now trying to come back to the middle of the field and still working his way down. Has got some running room. He's going to make it go. Brice is chasing him down and does get him, but just a little bubble screen on the left side. Caught it around midfield. Takes it all the way into Coshocton territory before Brice gets the stop. Let's see where they mark it officially. They're going to mark it at the 17-yard line. So big play on the carry there, or on the pass play. 1st and 10. They're quickly the line of scrimmage. Winland carries it himself, bounces inside, keeps moving down inside the 10, down to about the 7. So Winland picks up good yardage. Pass play was good for 32 yards. Now they're at the 8-yard line. Winland got 9 yards on the carry. 2nd and 1. Speed sweep coming inside. Gets the first down before being brought down at about the 5 or 6 yard. Looks like the 6. So they get 2 yards on the carry, but it's enough for a first down. They're 4th of the ball game. Quickly, John Glenn out of the huddle and into the Winland. Hands it inside to Gilcher. He runs into a host of people at about the 3-yard line before being brought down. So Gilcher gets 3. John Glenn moving quickly. 3. Clock stopped right now at 3:23. Some players making some. Now the clock's moving with 3:20. Some helmet issues from Coshocton. Now everybody's ready to go. 3:15 and moving. Winland takes a look at the defense. Gets the snap, looking to throw. Still looking, throws it out into the flat. It's caught, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. Coshocton had an opportunity to make the stop, but missed the tackle. And a touchdown for John Glenn. They make it a 12-0 game.
Nice play by John Glenn. They really had that kind of hurry-up, no-huddle offense there in the last few plays and really didn't give the defense time to get set and had a nice series.
So it's now 12-0. They'll try to add the PAT. They'll look to add the point after. Ryder Pennington made that touchdown catch. Good snap. Kick is long enough and right through. So with 3:01 to play in the first quarter, John Glenn extends their lead to 13-0. We'll be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
You deserve a credit union working for you. And at CES Credit Union, you can trust that our main focus is serving the people of Coshocton and Coshocton County. CES Credit Union is your one-stop shop for securing your financial future. You're invited to experience the credit union difference at CES Credit Union.
In life, you get what you pay for, and you always look to save a little extra cash. But when it comes to your car, do you really want to cut corners? Or do you want to make sure, in the event of an accident, you get your vehicle fixed the right way? Brillhart's Body Shop will give you the quality, attention to detail, and satisfaction you deserve when getting your vehicle fixed. Give Brillhart's Body Shop a call at 740-622-0121 or stop by their new location at 2702 South 6th Street in Coshocton.
3:01 to play here in the opening quarter. John Glenn's had it twice, and they've scored twice. They lead 13-0, and they'll be kicking to Israel Rice and Antoine Johns deep. John Glenn's looked good offensively here this evening thus far. High kick, and once again it'll be short. Coshocton playing deep, taking it on the one hop as Johns gets outside a little bit, pushes out around the 30-yard line. That's where Coshocton will start 1st and 10.
Cash Smith on the tackle for the Little Muskies.
See where they mark it officially. So Coshocton needs to get something going here. Ball marked at the 30. That's where they'll have it 1st and 10. Conkle, the quarterback. Also checking in is going to be Logan Wentz into the backfield. He'll be one of the wing backs. He's a freshman. Now he's going to go split wide to the right. Now they're trying to get things organized. Still have plenty of time on the play clock. Now they're set up. In motion is Brice. Quick out goes to right again. Beats one tackler. Gets out to about, fumbled the football. Let's see. Let's see if they give it to John Glenn.
John Glenn celebrating.
They're going to say they did it. You know, we really didn't see it. Now the official gives a sign that it was recovered. So the fumble by Gage Wright, and now John Glenn has it again and knocking on the door.
So that was a big hit by Cash Smith. That's his 4th tackle here in the first quarter.
So the ball goes to the 32. The pickup was 2 yards on the little bubble screen. But a big turnover for Coshocton, and now here comes John Glenn with an opportunity to really open this thing up in the first quarter. 2:49 to play here in the opening quarter. Winland, the quarterback. Man in motion across the formation. Going to keep himself. Boy, there's nowhere to go. Big hit by Coshocton. Nice job reading that and drops him for a big loss all the way back to the 36-yard line.
That was Severin Workman with a big tackle for the Redskins.
So back to the 36. Loss of 4 on the play. So 2nd and 14 for the Little Muskies. They have it at the 36-yard line now. Winland gets the ball back, looking to throw. Little bubble screen once again. They've worked that well, and it looks like, well, nice job of closing it down by Coshocton's Antoine Johns. He got it maybe to the 31-yard line.
Antoine Johns with a big tackle, almost a body slam.
So he got it to the 31 for a pickup of 3 on the play. Back to the original line of scrimmage just beyond at the, well, actually marked it at the 31-yard line. Picked up 4 on the play, so it's 3rd down and long. Ball sitting at the 31-yard line. Trips to the right side for John Glenn. 1 to the left. Lone runners right or rocked to the right side of the quarterback, Noah Winland. Gets a snap, straight back to throw. Blitz is on, throws it down the middle of the field. It's going to be well overthrown, incomplete. And I'll bring up a 4th down situation.
And nice defensive coverage by the Redskins.
So a 4th down situation here, 4th and 9. And they're going to go for it here. A little bit out of their kicker's range. So see if the Redskins can get a big stop here. And they draw them off sides. Another 5-yard penalty. And that makes it a little easier. Makes it a 4th down and 4 situation as they'll mark it down to the 26-yard line. Now once again, basically 2 left, 2 right. Rock the offset to the right side. Little quick angle, nobody. A nice job from the secondary coming up and covering the short coverage, and the pass goes incomplete, and Coshocton holds, and they'll take over on downs with 1:22 to play here in the opening quarter.
Nice defensive play. John Glenn looking for Caleb Larrick, their wide receiver, who's a 6'6", 230-pound senior. He's a very big target out there, and I'm kind of surprised they haven't gone to him more on some of those receptions, but that was the intention there.
Plays a little basketball, too, in the basketball season. At 6'6", I can see why.
At 6'6", 230, I would, too.
So it'll be a 1st down for Coshocton. The ball at the 26-yard line. 1:22 to play here in the opening quarter. Redskins trail 13-0. Quick pitch. Nothing going on now. Nice job by Johns bouncing it outside. Breaks a tackle, crosses the 30, gets out to about the 33. Nice little hesitation. Faked like he was coming inside. Then bounced it and got it out all the way to the 34-yard line. So nice run by Antoine Johns. Or actually, they're going to mark it at the 34. Pickup of 8 for Johns.
Bronson Bendel with the tackle for the Little Muskies.
Brings up a 2nd and 2. Inside reverse, Johns. Oh, he's tripped up as he hit the 35. Looked like it had some room, but picked up a yard to the 35.
That was a joker crisscross with Israel Rice.
So that brings down a 3rd and 1 situation. Really one of those times you just almost have to convert this one. Coshocton out of the huddle. Right split wide left. Everybody bunched in tight, everybody in tight. And they give it to Woody. He just barrels, and he's not going to get there. Had everybody jammed up in tight against that big defensive front and nowhere to go. And that would be a 4th down and 1 situation. No gain for Riley Woody.
That was Nick Zanders with the tackle for the Little Muskies.
Remains 4th down, and Coshocton will probably just let the clock run out, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Thinking of where to celebrate your next party? Check out Smashing Barrels Retrocade in the Colony Square Mall across from TJ Maxx in Zanesville. Get your own party room any day of the week. Get lost in the largest selection of quarter-based arcade games and so much more. As soon as you walk into Smashing Barrels Retrocade, it'll be on like Donkey Kong. You will be overwhelmed by the sheer joy of reliving your youth. Have a blast playing games and turning tickets in for awesome prizes. Smashing Barrels Retrocade will make everyone smile.
First and 10 for John Glenn. The ball is now at the 17. Hands it off inside. No, quarterback Winland keeps it. There's nowhere to go. Nice job defensively by Coshocton on that play. Really just at the line of scrimmage. No gain for Winland. So I bring up a 2nd and 10. 5 first downs in the ball game for John Glenn. Coshocton turned it over on downs while we were away, trying to pick up a 4th and 1. The Redskins fumbled the snap. John Glenn made the stop. So a first, it's a 2nd and, well, they're going to just about 9F. We'll say 10. The ball sitting at the 17-yard line of the Redskins. Winland, the quarterback for John Glenn. Man in motion, gets the snap, hands it off once again, trying to get outside. He's got an avenue to the goal line. He's going to score. Touchdown for John Glenn. 17-yard touchdown run. And we're waiting to see. There's a holding play, a call on John Glenn, so they're going to bring it back. So that'll be a 5-yard penalty against John Glenn. And I'll mark it back to the 22. So break for the Redskins. The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's player of the game. 10-yard touchdown run. And we're waiting to see. There's a holding play, a call on John Glenn, so they're going to bring it back. So that'll be a 5-yard.
You just let me know what you want to do.
Then I'll mark it back to the 22. So break for the Redskins. The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's player of the game. 10-yard touchdown run. And we're waiting to see. There's a holding play, a call on John Glenn, so they're going to bring it back. Get back to the 22. So break for the Redskins. The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's player of the game. 10-yard touchdown run. And we're waiting to see. All right, now I think we've had some technical difficulties. Hopefully we can get things under control. As we stand, the score is 13-0. John Glenn has the ball. It's 4th down and 7. The ball's sitting at the 16-yard line of Coshocton. And now we've got a whistle and a timeout. And John Glenn will take that timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Need a rental car and struggling to find one? Let Hinder Motor Company provide you with a reliable, clean, and affordable rental. We have a great selection of new Honda, Ford, Jeep, and Dodge vehicles available today. You can use our rental cars for trips, while you get your repairs on your vehicle, and much more. Whether you're looking for a fuel-efficient Civic or a 7 or 8 passenger Pilot, Odyssey, or Wagoneer, the Hinder Motor Company has you covered. Contact us at hindermotorcompany.com. That's hindermotorcompany.com. We love what moves you.
The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's player of the game. Tonight's player of the game will receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. We're back, and now after the timeout, it is now 4th down and 7 for John Glenn. They have the ball at the 16-yard line of the Redskins. Trying to convert once again on 4th down. Winland now seems to be ready. They have 2 receivers left, 3 right, empty backfield. Winland straight back to throw, looking, now in trouble. Bounces outside. Coshocton comes up, and they're going to push him out of bounds, and I believe he's going to be short of the yardage needed. And Coshocton is held for the second time when they've taken over deep in Coshocton territory. So good job by the Redskins, so they'll have it 1st and 10.
Nice job by that Redskin defense, and we'll let you know the first half of tonight's game is brought to you by Coshocton Recycling at the intersection of County Road 1A and Bridge Street. Coshocton Recycling open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:15.
So Coshocton has it 1st and 10. The ball at the 13-yard line. 10:06 to play here in the first half. Wing T formation. Conkle under center, gets the snap. Trying to barrel it outside is Woody. Bounced it out to about the 15. Got a couple. So Riley Woody gets 2 tough yards. And he'll mark it at the 15-yard line, makes it 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8 for the Redskins. Trying to move the football. Now we've got a whistle. And everybody looking at the referee.
And they're giving nothing.
And Coach Smith wanting to know what's going on.
Coach Smith not looking too happy, but not quite sure what we're waiting on down here.
I think what they want to do is reset the clock. So let's see where they reset it to 9:47. Now I think everybody's under control and ready to go. 13-0 if you just joined us. John Glenn scored 2 first-quarter touchdowns. Coshocton has it. 2nd and 8 at their own 15-yard line. Just had a good stand defensively. Hand off inside. There's some running room. Pounds it across the 20 out to about the 22. Nice hole inside for Riley Woody. He moves it out to the 22-yard line, so he's about a yard short. Picked up 7. So it'll be a 3rd and 1. See if Coshocton can convert this first down. They've missed on a couple, turned it over. Wing T once again, man in motion. It's Rice. Hands it to Woody. He's got the first down as he pushes out across the 20 to about the 25-yard line. So first down number 4 for Coshocton is Riley Woody starting to get a little traction as he moved it 3 yards to the 25. And first down for the Redskins at the term 25-yard line.
Chris Wise on the stop for the Little Muskies, and as you mentioned, Riley Woody really getting ahead of steam there on those last 2 runs.
1st and 10, 8:50 to play in the first half, 13-0. Handoff in reverse, and Israel Rice, and looked like it might go for a little more, but a nice job reaction. And they get, no, that was Logan Wentz, excuse me. No, that was Rice. So he picked up a couple out to the 27.
Cameron Barnhouse on the tackle for the Little Muskies.
So 2nd down and 8. 2nd and 8. Coshocton out of the huddle. Trying to put together a drive here. Oh, they have 2 men in motion, and that's not going to make anybody happy. You just don't want to get thrown for a big loss here. That's the only thing. Now he throws it downfield, has a receiver, and it's intercepted. And now it goes down there, but that play, let's see what they do here. Really an ill-advised throw, but let's see what the deal is, if they get the interception or whether they stop the clock with the motion penalty.
And it looked like the officials kind of blew the play dead, but then they kind of let the play continue like the line started.
So it looks like it is going to be a turnover, and ball will go over to. Ball will go over to John Glenn on the interception. 2nd turnover. Had a fumble and an interception here, so John Glenn will have it 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line. 8:02 to play here in the opening half. 13-0. John Glenn leading, and they have the football. Winland, the quarterback. Hands it off inside, and not a lot of running room. Good job by that interior of the defense for Coshocton. Getting a yard was Glitchner on the play.
JT Newell with a great tackle there for the Redskins.
Gilcher now with 52 yards and 9 carries. Makes it a 2nd and 9 situation. 7:40 to play here in the first half. Get the call from the bench. Winland takes a look, has trips to the right side, hands it inside again, and runs into a host of tacklers, and there's nowhere to go. Another nice job by the defense for Coshocton. Coming up from that linebacker spot, he got a yard again, so brings up a 3rd down and 8 for John Glenn. Coshocton has kind of figured that out here a little bit defensively here after those first 2 scores. See if they go and run that bubble screen that they've run effectively here thus far here this evening. Winland straight back to throw, throws it out into the flat, and he's met immediately at midfield and brought down right there. So that picked up another couple yards, just a quick out, but nowhere to go. So it's at midfield. 4th and 6, and they look like they're going to go for it. Well, they may just try to draw them off sides like they did the previous play. It's 4th and 6. Would be a surprise if they'd go for it here. We'll wait and see. Still plenty of time on the play clock. 6:12 and moving on the game clock. So Coshocton doing a good job now. Play clock down to 5. Now they are going to go for it now. It's a quick kick. And back deep calling a fair catch is Coshocton, and they take it at the 22. So the Redskins once again, good job defensively, and they'll take over the football.
And the Coshocton Coffee Connection wants to remind you that all drinks, all sizes are half priced every Wednesday. Have your favorite made hot, iced, or frozen. They open Monday through Saturday at 6 a.m. to serve you.
So the ball will be marked, we'll say the 22-yard line. That's where Coshocton will have it 1st and 10. Really not been able to muster much offensively here this evening. Out of the huddle, wing T formation. Man in motion, speed sweep, trying to get outside, has some room, cuts it up inside, crosses the 20, gets out about the 25-yard line. Logan Wentz, the ball carrier, the freshman, gets it out to the 25 for pickup of 3. So the freshman getting some playing time, picks up 3 yards. 5:30 and moving here in the first half. Coshocton trailing 13-0. Man in motion. Quick out, caught by Wright to the 30. Still moving and pushed out of bounds. He maybe got to the 31. Let's wait and see where they mark it. It's going to be, let's see where they mark it. Going to mark it at the 31. That picked up 6 yards on the pass play. So they'll bring up a 3rd and a long one for Coshocton at the 31. Hand off Woody's got the first down, plows across the 35 out to about the 37-yard line. So Riley Woody gets 6.
Like Tanner Whiteman with the tackle for the Little Muskies.
So it's a first down, number 5 for Coshocton. They keep the drive alive with 4:30 to play here in the opening half. Coshocton out of the huddle. Gage right, split wide left. Man in motion. Conkle rolls, has a man open. He overshoots him by a good margin. Be a 2nd and 10 situation. Coshocton 6 of 10 throwing the football.
And the first half of tonight's game is brought to you by Coshocton Recycling at the intersection of County Road 1A and Bridge Street. Coshocton Recycling open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:15.
2nd and 10. Handoff, inside reverse, and nowhere to go that time. Just a little bit late. Nice effort by Wentz. Didn't go down, but brought down at the 35 for a loss of 2 on the play. So that brings up a long 3rd and 12 situation, trying to crisscross, but John Glenn not biting. Under 4 to play here in the first half. Coshocton now sends trips to the left side, empty backfield for Conkle. He rolls, looking, now he's in trouble, trying to scramble out of it, and he's going to be thrown for a big loss back at the 28-yard line. He rolled left, but he's brought down for a 7-yard loss for Conkle. So 4th down punting situation, clock moving with 3:15 to play. Redskins just not able to muster much offense against this good John Glenn defense. They came in pretty highly touted. Good snap. Setting up the return. Kick is taken at the 38-yard line, trying to get outside. Has some room as a flag comes in. That'll probably be a block in the back or a hold. We'll wait and see. It's going to be a hold, so it'll be a mark off against John Glenn. So they'll take over 1st and 10 at approximately the 31-yard line, their own 31, with 2:51 to play here in the first half. The Warehouse Steak-N-Stein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steak-N-Stein in Roscoe Village.
And, the official that happened about 2 yards in front of him threw the flag, and then the play was over for about 10 seconds. Then another official threw a flag and talked about where the positioning was, and now they're kind of arguing about where that was. And they really can't figure it out down there.
So everybody's huddled up, and there's the call, blocking the back. And the flag came down at the 41. That's what we're going by, and that's what I think they're marking it off at. And it is. They'll move it back to approximately the 30, 31-yard line. Let's wait and see where they finally put it down. And they'll put it down on the 30. So there you go. 1st and 10 for John Glenn, 2:51 to play in the first half. Once again, trips to the right side. Actually, 2 left, 2 right. Man in motion in front of the formation. Gets the snap, little quick pitch, trying to find some running room. Has some room before being pushed out of bounds. So pickup of about... let's see where they mark it officially. Looks like the 37-yard line. So they got 7 yards on that run. So it makes it a 2nd and 3. Clock stop with 2:45 to play here in the second quarter. Back, little quick bubble screen again. They picked up enough for the first downs. He crossed the 40 out to the 43. Picks up 6 on the quick pass. 46 yards throwing the football in the first half. First down, number 6 for John Glenn. Now they mark it at the 43-yard line. That's where we had it. 1st and 10. John Glenn trying to move the football here late in the quarter. There's a handoff, a big gapping hole up the middle of the field, going to the outside. He's got room to the 40. He's to the 30, and finally run down from behind by Antoine Johns. And I'll tell you what, just a big gap in that middle of that defense, and runs it from the 43 to the 31. 26-yard run on the play.
There was a big hole there and found some greenery and off to the races.
First down, number 7 for John Glenn. Now they're in Coshocton territory at the 31. Winland, low snap. He's going to keep it himself, and he's got some room. Bounces it outside. He's got plenty of room. He may take it to the house. He's at the 10, the 5, and he's in. Let's see. Let's wait a minute. It's right close. The front official says touchdown. We have not seen a word from the...
Got it at the inch mark.
It's got to be close. So he did not get in. Now the official that was down at the goal line, I think he's going to go over and say something. It's a touchdown because he called a touchdown earlier, and they're going to give him the score. He said it right when he crossed it. They gave him the touchdown sign, and now they'll add the PAT. So Winland takes it 31 yards for a touchdown, and big score there late in the first half, makes it 19-0. They'll try to add the PAT. High snap, kick is down, the kick is right through, so a timeout on the field. John Glenn has opened up a 20-0 lead. We'll be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Keep your vehicle on the road with new tires or mechanical work from Shriver Tire Service. Shriver Tire offers new tires for passenger, truck, and farm vehicles, as well as light mechanical work. Custom wheels are now available, as well as financing. Shriver Tire is now an authorized dealer for Falcon Tires. For more information, stop by 2171 Otsego Avenue or give them a call at 622-6989.
Here it is, my favorite time of year. It's time for some football Friday nights and Saturdays reserved for those Buckeyes. But let's not forget 2 great events you're sure to want to get on your calendar. Art in the Berg, Holmes County's art show on September 16th, and Boo in the Berg on October 28th. So if I don't see you at a game, I will hopefully see you in historic downtown Millersburg.
We're back, and John Glenn will be kicking with 1:53 to play here in the first half. Big score there as John Glenn takes it in with 1:53 to go on a nice 31-yard touchdown run by Noah Winland. So they'll be kicking here. Ball bounces and taken on the run at the 10. Rice pounds up inside. He crosses the 25 and gets out to about the 27 before being brought down. So Israel Rice pushes it out to about the 27 or 28-yard line. That's where Coshocton will have it. And we have a player down on the field, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Are you neglecting your building's fifth wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets and company culture with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with their top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit their website at wmcommercialroofing.com and follow them on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
Love playing bingo? The Moose Lodge of Coshocton at 120 Main Street is having bingo night. Open to the public, but you must be 18 or older to play. The Moose Lodge will have a $22 packet special, door prizes, instant tickets, and a food stand. Doors open at 3:30 p.m. on Mondays, and bingo starts at 5:30 p.m. and Wednesdays at 6 p.m. So head on out to the Moose Lodge of Coshocton for some fun with bingo on Mondays and Wednesday nights.
And going off under his own power, number 4 was Cash Smith. And looked like some sort of a leg injury, but he did go off under his own power. So we'll get ready to start here with 1:44 to play here in the second quarter. Coshocton has the ball 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. Conkle under center, wing T formation, man in motion. Counter back it goes, trying to bounce on to Johns, cuts it up inside, crosses the 30, and gets out to about the 31-yard line. Good discipline on that defense for John Glenn, just really not letting much happen. Johns gets 3 on the carry. Brings up a 2nd and 7 situation. 1:22 and moving here. Conkle has everybody spread out, looking, has man open, now running for his life, still running. Throws it down the field and almost entered. Had a man open down here, but didn't seem, so just throws it away. So I'll bring up a 3rd down situation and 1:13 to go. And John Glenn might want to get they've got their timeouts left. They may want to, they've got 2 timeouts left. They may want to try to put something on the board if Coshocton cannot capitalize here.
I tell you, as you mentioned, a very good John Glenn defense, really running after the ball and doing a great job of tackling.
And a young defense as well. A lot of juniors on that front. Conkle has it, straight back to throw, has a man wide open, and he dropped it. Hit it right in the breadbasket was Evan Unger, and he just couldn't hold it, so they'll have to punt. Good throw, perfect throw, just not able to make the play. So it'll be a 4th down punting situation. 20-0 the score, 1:09 to play here in the first half. So Cunningham will be punting. Play clock down to 8. John Glenn looks to be set up for some sort of a return here. Just got it away, low snap. Kicks away, booming kick by Cunningham. He got it all. And he had to take it on a run and call it a fair catch, but he'll be back at the 25. Big punt.
I saw Cunningham kicking those there in pregame, and my goodness, he was getting a hold of those. That one had some air under it.
That's 45 yards on that punt. So the drives John Glenn all the way back to their 25-yard line where they have it 1st and 10. 1:01 to play. Let's see what they do. See if they can capitalize here and move it down the field with that short passing game. Out of the huddle. Once again, trips right, 1 left. Windland, the quarterback. Ball sitting at the 25, looking. Now he throws back, bubble screen again, big yardage again, crosses the 35, gets out to about the 39-yard line before being brought down. Picks up 14 yards on the completion.
That was Champ Haley with the tackle for the Redskins.
Haley, a freshman as well. There's a snap. Another quick out. Once again, there's a bunch of people over there. Oh, he broke out of a tackle. And he got it to the 45-yard line for a pickup of 6 yards on the carry, or on the pass play. So it brings up 2nd and 4. 39 seconds to play here in the opening half. Taking a look over at the coaching staff. 2nd and 4 for John Glenn. Only 39 seconds to play here in the first half, but a 20-0 lead for the Little Muskies. Back to throw. Throws it out, wide open receiver. Let's see if he can get down the field, and he's finally ran down and is brought down at about the 45-yard line. Making that catch was Lincoln Gilcher, and he moved it to the 44-yard line. So John Glenn, they'll use a timeout. They have, I believe, one left, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Claxon Custom Printing and Promotions is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Contact Casey Claxon or Judd Bone at claxonprinting.com for printed t-shirts, embroidery, and branded promotional products for your booster club or business.
We can also help your team set up an online fundraising store to sell your team apparel to fans across the country.
Visit claxonprinting.com or call 740-623-2145.
John Glenn using their second timeout. They have it 1st and 10. The ball at the Coshocton 44-yard line. Only 24 seconds to play here in the first half. John Glenn already in front 20-0 and looking for more here. But as mentioned, only 24 seconds left on the clock.
They're going to add a few here as the officials wait till after the timeout to decide they want to add a few more seconds on there.
And they have, and they've put it to 29. So it makes things for John Glenn a little easier. 1st and 10, the ball at the 44-yard line. Once again, trips to the right side, one to the left. Running back offset to the right side, now moves over to the left. Noah Windland, the quarterback for the Little Muskies. Gets the snap, straight back to throw, looking. Now is in trouble, and he's good pocket collapse, and he gets a sack on the play. Back to the 46-yard line. So a loss of 2 and another timeout by John Glenn. So we'll break away and be back again. This is high school football, WTNS Coshocton.
Need a rental car and struggling to find one? Let Hinder Motor Company provide you with a reliable, clean, and affordable rental. We have a great selection of new Honda, Ford, Jeep, and Dodge vehicles available today. You can use our rental cars for trips, while you get your repairs on your vehicle, and much more. Whether you're looking for a fuel-efficient Civic or a 7 or 8 passenger Pilot, Odyssey, or Wagoneer, the Hinder Motor Company has you covered. Contact us at hindermotorcompany.com. That's hindermotorcompany.com. We love what moves you.
And we'll let you know the first half of tonight's game is brought to you by Coshocton Recycling at the intersection of County Road 1A and Bridge Street. Coshocton Recycling open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:15.
John Glenn used their last timeout. 23 seconds to play here in the first half. 20-0. John Glenn out in front. It'll be a 2nd down and 12 situation. Let's see what they have up their sleeve here with 2 receivers left and right. Coshocton with only 1 safety, really. Let's see if they try to go over top or use the bubble screens, which they've used effectively. Straight back, looking, now rolling, now looking, now throwing as far as he can downfield. And Coshocton had 2 players there, and they ran into each other, and it goes incomplete. Had the opportunity for the interception, but didn't come down with it, so that'll bring up a 3rd down and 12 with only 15 seconds to play.
Yeah, a little bit of communication on that. It would have been an interception.
So out of the huddle comes John Glenn, and this time they put trips to the right side, one to the left. Winland, little shovel pass to the left side to Gilcher. He bounces outside. He's trying to pick his way down the field. There's a flag comes in late. That's usually a hold, and he's brought down as he got down around the 34-yard line. With 5 seconds to go, when that flag came in, it's probably going to be a hold, so that'll back him back up again. So it is a holding penalty. And they'll mark it 10 yards. 4 penalties, 40 yards for John Glenn here this evening. And mark it from the 39 of Coshocton, goes back to the 49. And they'll have this will be probably the last play of the first half. I'd probably have them, they may not even get it off. Clock's rolling it, and I think they're just going to let it run out, and they do, and that's going to be the end of the first half. But it's been a good first half for John Glenn. They lead at halftime 20-0. We'll be back with the halftime report. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
See Appearance Supply Glass and Paint, your window tinting specialist for Johnson's Window Tinting for residential and vehicles. Johnson's window tints are designed for style, protection, and heat reduction, and they have a lifetime warranty. Remember, Appearance Supply Glass and Paint for auto glass, including windshields, residential, and commercial glass. They also stock PPG automotive paint and supplies. That's Appearance Supply Glass and Paint, 115 Bridge Street, Coshocton. Appearance Supply is proud to sponsor the Woodworker of the Week, an award given to the general football player who works the hardest during practice.
Everyone at Reed Family Dental is proud to sponsor this high school sports broadcast. Our goal at Reed Family Dental is to create an environment where patients feel comfortable, know that their concerns are being heard, and trust they're receiving quality care. Our office is located at 229 South 4th Street in Coshocton. To schedule an appointment, please call us at 740-622-5695. Be sure to visit our website at rfdcoshocton.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. We hope to see you soon.
Buckeye Career Center is constantly evolving to better serve our community. You asked, so we are answering by adding some of your most requested short-term adult education courses. Upcoming programs that begin in October include Intro to Auto Collision Repair, Automotive Electrical Electronic Systems, Estate Planning Basics, Excel 2, and Cake Decorating 2. View the entire course catalog, including special interest, career training, and adult diploma program options at BuckeyeCareerCenter.org. We are Buckeye proud.
Coshocton Recycling, located at the intersection of County Road 1A and Bridge Street, has been family-owned and operated since 1985, making them the oldest scrapyard in Coshocton County, still in operation. Coshocton Recycling accepts all types of scrap metal, including vehicles. If you're looking to recycle your scrap metal the easy way with the best prices, stop by Coshocton Recycling. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:15, or give them a call at 740-622-6276.
Get your vehicle back on the road smooth and problem-free with Village Motors Collision Center. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and our Collision Center works on all makes and models and has available deductible assistance, along with loaner and rental vehicles available for your use, complimentary oil change packages, not to mention that we are the preferred repair shop for most insurance companies. Ask us about our cleanup packages with 4 great packages from basic to premium by appointment only starting at $19.95. For collision repair, make your first stop at Village Motors in Millersburg.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local, independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Visit me, Clint Pushcarriage, at the Jacobs Vanneman Agency in Coshocton, or give us a call at 740-622-1796.
The Fisher Funeral Home in Warsaw is proud to sponsor this event as we support the families and individuals that have trusted us with their business through our 4 generations of service to the community. As the oldest family-owned and operated funeral home in Coshocton County, we understand the importance of supporting our youth and fostering pride in our community. Please call us anytime at 740-824-3515 for any of your pre-need or at-need funeral counseling needs. You can also visit our website at fisherfuneralhome.com. The Fisher Funeral Home, serving others as we would like to be served since 1937.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Coshocton Materials offers ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Located on County Road 621 in Coshocton, call today for prices and delivery options at 740-722-9015. That's 740-722-9015.
20-0 at halftime. John Glenn out in front. The first half stats are brought to you by the local team shop, the #1 marketplace for coaches. It's headquartered in Coshocton, Ohio, and proud corporate sponsor of the Ohio High School Football Coaches Association. Well, it started out quickly for John Glenn with 9:37 to go in the opening quarter. A 4-yard touchdown run by Lincoln Gilcher put John Glenn in front 6-0. They did miss the extra point, and that's the way it stood until 3:01 to play in the first quarter on a 3-yard touchdown pass from Winland to Pennington, and they added the PAT, and after one quarter it stood 13-0 with John Glenn out in front. Stayed that way basically through the entire second quarter, but with 1:53 to play in the half, Noah Winland took off on a quarterback keep and went 31 yards for a touchdown. They added the PAT, and that's where we stand at halftime. It's 20-0, John Glenn out in front. We'll be back and get to the band show in a moment. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Tired of ordering scrubs online and only hoping they fit? Try shopping locally instead. Solis Brigade Scrubs and Apparel is now open. We carry high-quality, name-brand scrubs that are comfortable, functional, and very stylish. Solis Brigade Scrubs and Apparel carries extra small through 5X, including petites and tall, with a nice variety of medical accessories and compression socks. So take the guesswork out of your work attire and make sure it fits right the first time. Stop in and let us help you look great and feel great at 529 Main Street, Coshocton. Women veteran-owned and operated. Shop local and support local.
Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation of Coshocton provides personalized health care that makes a difference. If you've been suffering from neck or back pain, chiropractic care is a non-invasive treatment that can help you feel better. Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation is proud to provide patients with advanced physical medicine. This type of rehabilitation is focused on enhancing and restoring the functional abilities of those suffering from physical impairments. To schedule your appointment, call Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation at 291-8100 or stop by 112 Chestnut Street in Coshocton.
It's time to gear up and get out there in a new Ford vehicle from Jeff Drennan Ford. And it all starts during the Discover Summer Sales event. Choose from a great selection of trucks and SUVs, equipped with the tech and comfort you need to discover your best summer ever. Get our best offers on a great in-stock selection, and get ready to discover summer with Ford. Now, get 3.9% financing for 60 months on a new 23 Ford F-150. Visit Jeff Drennan Ford today or online at jeffdrennanford.com.
Coshocton Regional Medical Center now has 2 new walk-in clinic locations in Warsaw and Newcomerstown. Our providers can get you back on the road to recovery with a quick walk-in visit with no appointment necessary. Experience the ease of taking care of your health on your own schedule by visiting one of the conveniently located walk-in clinics in Warsaw or Newcomerstown. For more information, visit CoshoctonHospital.org. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
This is the Mouse Man from RAM 5 Point Auto Sales, and we're rocking this season. We have a large selection of clean, newer vehicles to fit everyone's budget. If you drive by the 5 Point light and don't see what you're looking for, stop and let us know. We'll go find it for you. When you buy a car from RAM 5 Point, we take care of your vehicle for the life of the vehicle. We'll wash your car every 2 weeks for as long as you own it. At RAM 5 Point, 1102 Chestnut is where your driving dreams come true.
You deserve a credit union working for you. And at CES Credit Union, you can trust that our main focus is serving the people of Coshocton and Coshocton County. CES Credit Union is your one-stop shop for securing your financial future. You're invited to experience the credit union difference at CES Credit Union.
Hi, Hi, this is Christy from Huebner's Auto Care. Does your vehicle need brakes, shocks, struts, AC work, an oil change, tire rotation, or other mechanical work? If you want honest quality work at reasonable rates, come to Huebner's Auto Care. You can trust our experienced ASC certified technicians to always be upfront with you about what repairs you need or you don't need, and to do those repairs right. For reasonable rates and quality work, it's Huebner's Auto Care, 512 Chestnut Street in Coshocton beside the post office. Call us at 740-622-4587.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent in Coshocton is Albertson Lawrence Agency. Get a quote at 740-622-0572.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Need a rental car and struggling to find one? Let Hinder Motor Company provide you with a reliable, clean, and affordable rental. We have a great selection of new Honda, Ford, Jeep, and Dodge vehicles available today. You can use our rental cars for trips, while you get your repairs on your vehicle, and much more. Whether you're looking for a fuel-efficient Civic or a 7 or 8 passenger Pilot, Odyssey, or Wagoneer, the Hinder Motor Company has you covered. Contact us at hindermotorcompany.com. That's hindermotorcompany.com. We love what moves you.
It's time to gear up and get out there in a new Ford vehicle from Jeff Drennan Ford. And it all starts during the Discover Summer Sales event. Choose from a great selection of trucks and SUVs, equipped with the tech and comfort you need to discover your best summer ever. Get our best offers on a great in-stock selection, and get ready to discover summer with Ford. Now, get 3.9% financing for 60 months on a new 23 Ford F-150. Visit Jeff Drennan Ford today or online at jeffdrennanford.com.
If it's a Honda and it's got a motor, think John Hinder Honda Power Store.
You may not know that John Hinder Honda Power Store sells everything that Honda makes with an engine, including the marine lineup. You own a boat because you love spending time on the water. Choose the outboard that allows you to make the most of it. Honda Marine's legendary reliability, durability, ease of maintenance, and powerful performance keep you going strong, and they're all backed by the peace of mind protection of Honda's limited warranty. So no matter what boat you're putting in the water, put the power of a Honda Marine outboard behind you. Come in today and find out why it's more than an engine. It's your time on the water at the John Hinder Honda Power Store, next to our Honda Car Store on Route 79 in Heath, or HinderHondaPowerStore.com. Open Sundays.
If it's a Honda and it's got a motor, think John Hinder Honda Power Store.
And welcome back to Stewart Field. The Halftime Band Show is proudly brought to you by Domino's Pizza in Coshocton and Newcomerstown. Try their new pepperoni stuffed cheesy bread. We're now going to send it to the field and the Coshocton Marching Band.
The second movement represents hydrophobia, the fear of water.
And that is the Coshocton High School Marching Band. The halftime band show was brought to you by Domino's Pizza. Call them today in Coshocton at 622-9345 or in Newcomerstown at 498-4131 and try their new pepperoni stuffed cheesy bread.
Sierra Pacific Windows and Doors are MRV Siding Supply. Their products enhance any decor and make any home brighter, more inviting, and more comfortable with all wood windows in 9 wood species with 59 exterior colors. Whether you're replacing, renovating, remodeling, or rebuilding, they have exactly what you're looking for. From their Sierra Pacific Transcend replacement windows and doors to their Westchester double hung windows. That's MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Middlesburg or on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Stop in to Amici's Pizza before or after the game for the area's best in homemade pizza, salads, subs, wings, and more. Amici's Pizza uses handmade dough made fresh every day. For all the flavor but less calories, try their cauliflower crust pizza or other items like spaghetti and meatballs or chicken Alfredo. Amici's Pizza delivers free to West Lafayette and surrounding areas. For big city taste at a small town price, it's Amici's Pizza, 740-545-1923. In life, you get what you pay for, and you always look to save a little extra cash. But when it comes to your car, do you really want to cut corners? Or do you want to make sure, in the event of an accident, you get your vehicle fixed the right way? Brillhart's Body Shop will give you the quality, attention to detail, and satisfaction you deserve when getting your vehicle fixed. Give Brillhart's Body Shop a call at 740-622-0121 or stop by their new location at 2702 South 6th Street in Coshocton. Need a venue for your event? Call the Epicenter. With nearly 1,400 square feet of space, there's plenty of room for you to host your affair. Reserve the Epicenter to celebrate life's greatest moments. The colorful, open concept, conveniently located center will be a wonderful backdrop for your event. From birthday parties, graduations, to baby showers, the Epicenter can handle your event. Need table space for the yellow flag sales? The Epicenter has plenty of room available in the air conditioning. Located at 100 East Main Street in West Lafayette. For more information or to book your event, call 740-502-5288.
In the nation, we know how it feels when a company doesn't treat you like a priority. You feel small. Or worst of all, like you're just a voice in a crowd. At Nationwide, we put members first. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
To join the nation, call Scott Boyer in Coshocton today at 740-622-2131.
Subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval. Availability and details vary. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Ace is the only national retailer that carries Benjamin Moore paint. And when you buy a sample, we'll give you $5 off your next paint purchase. So if you want a new look for your home, look no further than Benjamin Moore paint at Ace. Offer valid on gallons of Benjamin Moore, Clark & Kensington, and Royal Paint. Limit one $5 coupon on 1 gallon purchase at participating Ace stores only. See store for additional details and exclusions.
We're back, and it's halftime with John Glenn out in front of Coshocton by a score of 20-0. Let's now take a look at some of the team stats in the first half. For Coshocton, they had only 20 yards rushing in that first half, was very uncommon for them. They threw the ball for 38 yards, so 58 total yards in that first half. They had 5 first downs. They had 3 penalties for 35 yards and 2 big turnovers. John Glenn rushed for 135 yards in the first half. Threw it. They were 8 of 13, throwing it for 77, so they had 212 yards in that first half. First downs, 8 for John Glenn. They did have 4 penalties for 40 yards and no turnovers in that first half. Now with the first half defensive numbers, here's Chris Wallace.
And thank you very much, Coos. First half defensive numbers first for the Coshocton Redskins. Leading the way with 5 tackles, Antoine Johns. With 2 tackles, we've got Champ Haley and Julian Rivera. With 1 tackle apiece, we've got Severin Workman, Elsie Smith with that 1 tackle, but that tackle was a sack. We've got Aiden Garabrandt with 1 tackle, JT Newell with a tackle, Colton Conkle with a tackle, Israel Rice with 1 as well, Colton Tidwell with 1, and Isaiah Bronston with 1 tackle. Leading the way for John Glenn, 5 tackles in the first half, Cameron Barnhouse. With 4 tackles, we have Cash Smith, and with 3 tackles apiece, Connor Sensabaugh, Bronson Bendel, and 2 tackles each, Nick Zanders and Tanner Whiteman. And with 1 tackle each, we've got Chris Wise and Andrew Glob. Third down conversions, John Glenn 1 of 4, and Coshocton 3 of 7.
Well, taking a look at some of the scores around the area, most all these are all basically halftime scores. Ridgewood, in a surprise, leading West Branch at the half by a score of 14-12. Barnesville's out in front of Newcomerstown, 34-0. Also of local interest, it's Garaway out in front of Carrollton, 20-7. Tri-Valley, as expected, over Maysville at this point is 31-7. Philo is out in front of Riverview 46-0 at the half. Strawsburg and Canaan Valley are at 6-6. Sheridan has a 14-0 lead on Morgan. Meadowbrook leads Crooksville 24-13. Indian Valley on top of Cambridge by a score of 39-0. Malvern has a 20-7 lead on Tusky Valley. Claymont leads Marietta 21-20. West Muskingum has a 13-0 lead on New Lexington, and Sandy Valley is out in front of Minerva by a score of 34-6. Also, Garaway, I think I mentioned this, Garaway leads Carrollton by a score of 20-7. The first half stats were brought to you by the local Team Shop, the #1 marketplace for coaches. It's headquartered in Coshocton, Ohio, and proud corporate sponsor of the Ohio High School Football Coaches Association. We'll be back in a moment and get the second half started. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
The kids are back to school and the fall sports season is underway, and that makes it the perfect time to visit Pearl Valley Cheese. That's right, cheese is great to pack in a lunchbox. It's the perfect snack for busy on-the-go kids and adults. And when you're looking for something special to take to a game or tailgate party, Trail bologna and cheese are always a big hit. At Pearl Valley, they offer over 25 different kinds of cheese, including their popular Swiss, pepper jack, mozzarella, Colby Longhorn, smoky cheddar, provolone, and American. Everybody loves cheese, especially Pearl Valley cheese. Visit them on State Route 93 or give them a call at 545-6002.
We're back, and it's 20-0 with John Glenn out in front of Coshocton. They need to run the clock down another 30 seconds. Really, Chris, the first half's really dominated by the John Glenn team, and really I was mostly impressed by their defense.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I was going to say their defense is what stands out to me, and doing just a great job of tackling. Not many getting through there. Riley Woody had a couple runs there where he really put his head down, had a nice head of steam, and got some positive yards, but that John Glenn defense really making it difficult. Very stout inside, and boy, they have some size, just making it very tough, and the speed on the corners too. And then you go to the offense and that bubble screen, very difficult to defend.
Well, Coshocton's going to get the ball first here to start the second half as they deferred the kickoff to start the football game. And let's see if the Redskins can mount any kind of an offense here coming out here in the second half. Rushing department, as mentioned, Coshocton with only 30 or 20 yards rushing, which is very uncommon for a team that runs the ball as well as they do. And we're ready to go. Left-footed kicker booms it down, this time taking it the 5-yard line. Back to the 10-15. Cuts it outside to the 20. Still crosses the midfield. He's got some room. He's at 25. He's got speed. He's at midfield. Works out to the 45. And Israel Rice finally brought down as he moved it all the way to the John Glenn 35-yard line. Israel Rice with good speed and quickness broke a tackle at about the 25-yard line and took it deep into John Glenn territory. Now Coshocton set up here to start the second half.
That was a big run by Israel Rice. Really found the green, had the punter to beat, or the kicker to beat, and just did a great job. We also want to let you know the Home Loan Savings Bank is proud to sponsor the third quarter of tonight's game. The Home Loan Savings Bank offers a wide range of services, including their totally free 360-degree checking. Call 622-0444 to learn more.
Coshocton out of the huddle, and first play, handoff, cuts it up inside. Oh, they tried to get some running room, but really that John Glenn defense has just dominated the line of scrimmage, and it was Logan Wentz, the ball carrier, for no gain on, actually lost a yard. So Wentz with his third carry of the day, and No yards at this point, so the ball's back at the 36. Second down and 9. Two receivers to the left side. John's in motion. Conkle looking to throw, throws it out in the flat. Good throw, caught. First down. Nice catch by Evan Unger out at about the 20-yard line. Just a little out pattern. The Conkle threw it right on the nose and gets it to the 20-yard line. That's 16 yards on the completion. And Coshocton trying to move the football here. First down number 6. Ball at the 20.
Coshocton came out with a little fire under him here in this second half.
You get that big kickoff return and now moving the ball. Let's see if they've got to come away with points here. Conkle the quarterback, two receivers. John's in motion, gets the ball. Cuts it, he dropped it. Ball's loose, and I believe...
Yeah, I think John
Glenn got on it. So a big turnover, which has been the big problem for Coshocton. Their third of the ball game, and the promising drive is snuffed out right there. And then at the 19 or at the 20, that's where John Glenn will take over. First and 10.
Had it in his hands and took a few strides there, and then it just kind of just lost it straight forward and bounced a few yards right into John Glenn's hands.
Trips to the right side for John Glenn. Winland, the quarterback. He's had a big game offensively for the Muskies. Little quick out, bubble screen, which has worked. Well, Coshocton had that played really well defensively. And they got, I think, really no gain on the play.
That was Evan Unger with a big tackle. I think they worked on that play in the locker room.
So that'll make it a 2nd and 10 situation. Winland, the quarterback, gets the snap, hands it off inside. Another good effort by Coshocton defensively. Is knifing in from that right side. Didn't get number 29, didn't catch it. But Coshocton throws him for a 1-yard loss.
Yeah, you're right. That was a big play, and that was number 29, Isaiah Bronston with the big tackle.
So Meg's up now a 3rd and 11. Let's see if Coshocton can get off the field defensively. Under 10 to play here in the third quarter, 20-0. John Glenn out in front. They have the football, but a 3rd and 11 situation. They've had success with bubble screens, but Coshocton defensively here early in the third have done a nice job. 2 left, 2 right, straight back to throw. Now it looks like he's going to run, and he's not going to get much. Got across the 20 to maybe the 22 or 3. So he got 4 of them back. But that'll bring up a 4th down and long situation. It looks like they'll be forced to punt it away.
Severin Workman on the tackle for the Redskins.
John's back deep. They'd use the quick kick situation. They just ran some clock. Now they just boot it away. High kick. It's going to hit at about the 45 and bounce out of bounds at right around midfield. Let's see where the official marks it. And they're going to mark it right at midfield. So Coshocton holds and gets the football back again. Now but 1st and 10 at the midfield stripe.
Hathaway Incorporated is proud to help sponsor tonight's ball game. They encourage all students, whether in athletics, academics, or the arts. Good luck in all you strive to accomplish. Hathaway Incorporated, building for the future.
1st and 10 for Coshocton. 2 receivers split right. Out of the gun is Conkle. Looks like he's going to run it himself. Pushes himself forward, still moving, and brought down after got a couple. Gets to the 48-yard line of John Glenn for a pickup of 2. So that'll bring up a 2nd and 8 situation for Coshocton. Under 9 to play and moving here in the third period. 20-0 our score. John Glenn in front. Conkle puts man in motion. Inside handoff is Brice, and he's going nowhere. They get him back at the 50-yard line for a loss of 3.
Bronson
Loss
Bendel.
of 2.
Bronson Bendel with the big tackle for the Little Muskies.
So brings up a 3rd and 10 situation. Whatever they gained the previous play, they lost right there. Just have not been able to move the football on the ground. 7:45 and moving here. 7:45 and moving here in the third. Wing T formation, but out of the gun. Now they split out Gage right a little farther. Now put Johns in motion. Fake. Rolling. Throws it, and no one around. That'll be incomplete. Through to the sideline and really double covered, so really didn't have much opportunity. So that'll bring up a 4th down situation, and Coach Smith will send on the punting unit. So once again, it's 3 and out for Coshocton, and they'll have to punt it away. Bentley Cunningham, his last punt opportunity, boomed 145 yards.
Yeah, he's got an excellent leg.
7:29 to play in the third. Still 20-0, John Glenn in front. Waiting on the snap. Good snap. Cunningham has it. Kicks it away. Fair catch called for and dropped. Coshocton picks it up. They're still going, and they're going to take it in for a touchdown, but I think it's a muff, and I don't think you can advance a muff. And that's where it came up to Israel Rice. But Coshocton will get it on the muff at the 20, so that'll be the first turnover of the night for John Glenn. So big play there, so Coshocton gets it right back.
Yeah, most certainly great play. Israel Rice, right place, right time, and yeah, I liked his thought there. Grab the ball and run in the end zone.
So 20-yard line again, 1st and 10. They had it there a moment ago and fumbled the football. Let's see what they can do here with 7:19 to play here in the third.
And, sometimes they call that fair catch, and you tend to lay back a little bit. So great job by the Redskins.
So wing T formation. John's in motion. Hands it to Woody. Pounds it up inside. Crosses the 20. Gets down to about the 17 or 18. We'll see where they mark it officially. Going to mark it at the 18 for a pickup of 2 yards on the play.
That was Connor Sensabaugh on the tackle for the Little Muskies.
2nd down and 8. Under 7 to play here. Conkle hands it off and hit immediately, and nowhere to go is Israel Rice. It's run into a host of defenders, and he's dropped right at the line of scrimmage for no gain. So just no running room at all for Coshocton here this evening. So 3rd and 8 situation, obvious passing down. Coshocton has trips to the left side, empty backfield, looking to throw. Conkle had some momentum. Now he throws it into the end zone. It's a jump ball situation, goes incomplete, deflected away. So it'll be an incomplete pass, and it'll be up a 4th down situation.
Had a receiver who was in double coverage, so it wasn't the best and just a little bit underthrown.
So let's see what they can do here on 4th and 8. Still waiting to bring the play in, down under 20 seconds. Now they guess they're just they've called something from the sideline, now ready to go. Got trips to the left side, empty backfield again. 4th down, Conkle rolls, has some running room. There's a holding call, and he's not going to get there anyway. Good job defensively, and they'll decline the penalty and take over on downs, I'm sure, after a 2-yard pickup by Colton Conkle.
That was Chris Wise on the stop for the Little Muskies.
And that is the case. So Coshocton turns it over. They just can't mount anything offensively here this evening against this good John Glenn defense. So John Glenn's held, and they'll have it at the 17, 1st down and 10. 6 minutes to play here in the third quarter. John Glenn out of the huddle. This time they'll split three people to the left side, one to the right. Glinchner is the back in the backfield behind Winland. Gets the snap, hands it off, pounds his way forward, thrown forward as he crossed the 20 to about the 22-yard line, so he got 5 on the carry.
Evan Unger on the stop for the Redskins.
2nd down and 5. Out of the huddle. Winland. Little bubble screen once again. This time it's dropped. And it'll be a third down situation. Really one of those situations where he was running before he caught it. So that forces a third down situation. Ball at the 22. 5:34 to play here in the third. Coshocton trying to get another stop defensively. Try to get that football back. Winland, the quarterback, has a couple receivers to the left, one to the right. Now man in motion across the formation. Little shovel pass, tries to get outside, has some room, and got the first down. And, maybe not. Let's wait and see. It's going to be close. Nice job of closing by Coshocton defensively. And I think he's going to be short.
I think the official in the middle.
Now, wait a minute. Now they're saying he's got enough. They're moving the chains. So he just got enough. Needed to get to the 27, and he got just there for pickup of 5 yards. Ball at the 27 and got a couple straight ahead again. Lonsinger, the ball carrier, gets 2 yards. He has 69 yards and 15 carries today. Ball sitting at the 30.
So Isaiah Bronston on the tackle for the Redskins.
And we have, I believe, a timeout on the field, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
This is John from the Warehouse Restaurant in Roscoe Village. The Warehouse is again proud to sponsor the player of the game, where they will receive our legendary onion rings and our famous cheeseburger. The Warehouse is the place to go before or after the game, or the place to be to watch your favorite college or professional team. The Warehouse is open 7 days a week, 11 to 9 Monday through Thursday, 11 to 10 Friday and Saturday, and 11 to 5 on Sunday. Good luck to all the area high school teams.
The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game will receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger in order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. All right, it's going to be first down, clock moving with 4:55. I think it was a break for maybe a slight heat break. Nobody was charged with a timeout. Now they hand it inside and pounds forward, got a couple yards. Ball carrier was Ryder Rock. He moved it out to the 31-yard line for a pickup of 2. Rock with 37 yards rushing in the football game. Third down and about 7. Going quickly. Back to throw. Is hit as he's thrown and passes overthrown. Now we got a flag. And it's going to be a holding call against John Glenn, but on fourth down they'll probably decline, force him to punt. Be my guess. We'll wait and see. I've been wrong before.
We most certainly have.
So it'll be a fourth down punting situation. Ball still at the 31-yard line. And as has been mentioned, they run out of their regular offense, and it's more of a quick kick type punt.
And they kind of line up like a shotgun, and really not a lot of don't have much room to take a step.
Now this time they bring in a whole new unit, so I think they're actually going to get in they are in a normal punt situation here. Antoine John's back at about his 38-yard line, now creeping up to the 40. They're trying to get some people on the field with 4 seconds still on the. They get it away. Good kick. It's going to take a big bounce, and they're just going to have to let it roll, and they down it at about the 31 or 2-yard line. So Coshocton will have it there, 1st and 10. So the Redskins defense doing the job, but they just can't mount anything offensively.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Had a few opportunities and, had great field position here on the muffed punt, but just unfortunately that John Glenn defense making it very tough.
So 1st and 10 for Coshocton, the ball at their own 32-yard line, 4:13 to play here in the third quarter. Conkle trots into the backfield along with Gage Wright, and we'll be just about ready to start play here. Coshocton will be up against Morgan here at Coshocton next week. We'll have that game here on WTNS. Two to the left, one to the right. Conkle out of the gun, empty backfield, looking. Now a little slant pattern, caught. Nice throw and catch. Out to the 40-yard line, making a catch, Gage Wright. That's his 4th catch of the game. So that moves it out. They're going to mark it at the 41. So that pass plays good for 9 yards on the completion by Conkle to Wright.
Yeah, very nice pass, very nice catch. Got him right in stride, and that was Noah Winland with the tackle for John Glenn.
So that makes it a 2nd and 1 situation. One of the first times Coshocton's got reasonable yardage on first down, makes the play calling much easier at this stage. Knock back to the wing tee and counterplay inside, and boy, there's nowhere to go. They just have that smelled out from the beginning. There's going to be another loss on the play, and I think that's Israel Rice, if I'm not mistaken. It is, and he's thrown for a loss back to the 38 for a loss of 3.
Bronson Bendel with his 5th tackle of the ball game.
So brings up a 3rd down situation now. A long 3 for Coshocton. Redskins out of the huddle. 3 minutes to play in the 3rd. Man in motion, fakes. Conkle looking to throw. Throwing deep. He has it wide open. Antoine Johns. He makes he cannot come up with it. Was way ahead of everybody, and the ball went right through his arms. That goes as an incompletion.
Boy, and he'd have been into the end zone on that one. Had both men beat on that play, and just had to outreach just a little bit too far to make the catch.
So 4th down play coming up for Coshocton, and here comes the punt union. So punting is B. Bentley Cunningham, ball sitting at the 39-yard line. They just could almost had to play. Just cannot make the play. Just not able to get it done here this evening from that standpoint. Another good snap, Cunningham, and we've got a whistle. False start on Coshocton. That'll be a 5-yard penalty, so he'll back it up 5 and try to do it again. Ball's at the 34-yard line now. There's the punt. Good snap. Cunningham booms another punt. Takes it on the fly, and it breaks out of there. And he's got all kinds of running room. He may not catch him. He's a 30. He's a 20. The 15, the 10, 5. Touchdown, John Glenn. Broke a tackle at about the 32-yard line and takes it all the way to the house, and that goes to Reese Metzger, who returns it all the way down the sideline. A big touchdown, makes it 26-0. Looks like no flags, and they'll try for the point after touchdown.
And boy, there were so many players around him, I thought he was going to do a fair catch there. There was a lot of Redskins looking like they were going to tackle him. But he's turned on the Jets, and off to the end zone he goes.
68 yards on that punt return. And it's now 26-0. They'll try to add the PAT. Waiting on the snap. Good snap. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 2:28 to play in the 3rd quarter, John Glenn returns one 68 yards for a touchdown. And they now out in front 27-0. We'll be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Are you neglecting your building's 5th wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets and company culture with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with their top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit their website at wmcommercialroofing.com and follow them on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
Petticord Rice LePage Auction Realty is a full-service auction and real estate company. Whether on-site or online auctions, their auction staff will handle every aspect of your auction, from setup to completion. And for real estate, they will take you through all of the necessary steps of buying or selling your property. They would love the opportunity to serve you. For appointments or free consultations, call 740-622-3111 or visit their website. At Petticord Rice LePage Auction Realty, they don't just list homes, they sell them.
All right, John Glenn kicking off to that booming kick, heading towards the sidelines, and it'll go into the end zone, be a touchback, come out to the 20-yard line. That's where Coshocton will start, 1st and 10.
Stop by Witt's Frozen Custard of Coshocton every Tuesday, where all scoops, all sizes of custard are half-priced. While you're there, check out their selection of frozen custard cakes or call ahead to have one custom-made with your favorite custard flavors.
All right, Coshocton once again will have it 1st and 10, and it's been a struggle offensively for the Redskins here this evening. Down by 27 now. They come out offensively and see if they can mount some kind of consistent drive here. Just hasn't happened. They've had opportunities here in the third. Had the ball deep in John Glenn territory twice and came up empty both times. Wing T under center is Conkle. And we've got movement and I think encroachment on the defense. We'll wait and see. It is. It'll be a 5-yard mark off. And it'll make it a 1st and 5 situation at the 25. Ball out to the 25-yard line. First and 5. 2:27 to play here in the third. Conkle. Wing T under center. Hands it off inside and just trying to power in there, and there's just nowhere to go. That's Riley Woody for no gain on the play. And they just clog up the middle, no gain on the play.
Yeah, not much running room there up the middle. Not quite sure. Maybe you want to try something bouncing it outside.
2nd down and 5. Once again, wing T formation. Man in motion, Johns. Conkle straight back to throw, looking deep down the sideline for Gage Wright, and good coverage, and it goes incomplete. Coshocton throwing the football tonight is 8 of 18, good for 63 yards. I'll bring up a 3rd and 5 with 1:47 to play here in the third quarter. 3rd and 5. John Glenn with some big people up front and very aggressive on that defensive side of the football. John's in motion. Conkle back to throw. Has him out in the screen. Let's see if he can beat him one-on-one. He does. Gets down the sideline. Keeps moving and finally brought down as he crossed the 35 out to the 37 or 8-yard line. Nice throw. Got Johns out in space, and with his quickness picked up enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, it was a nice run after the catch, picking up some nice yardage.
Moves it out to the 37-yard line. So that play's good for 12 yards. And a 1st down for Coshocton, their 7th of the ball game. Play coming in from the sideline, 1:28 and moving here in the third. This time out of the gun. Conkle hands it. Speed sweep to the right side by Woody. Trying to just nowhere to go. Nice job defensively. Couldn't get the block. He's brought down at about the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Cameron Barnhouse on the tackle for the Little Muskies. That's his 7th tackle in the ball game, leading the way for John Glenn.
So 11 carries, only 19 yards for Riley Woody. Actually lost a yard back to the 36. So it'll be a 2nd down and 11. Under a minute here in the third. Woody coming off, a little limp. Conkle, the quarterback, gets the snap. He's going to run it himself up inside. Oh, just tripped up. Looked like he might have some opportunity, but moved it out to the 39-yard line for a pickup of 3. So it'll be a 3rd and 8 situation for Coshocton. 14 seconds. Let's see if they let it run out, and I believe they will. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter.
And we'll let you know that the Home Loan Savings Bank is proud to sponsor the third quarter of tonight's ball game. The Home Loan Savings Bank offers a wide range of services, including their totally free 360-degree checking. Call 740-622-0444 to learn more.
We'll be back. This is high school football, WTNS Coshocton.
If it's a Honda and it's got a motor, think John Hinderer Honda Power Store.
You may not know that John Hinderer Honda Power Store sells everything that Honda makes with an engine, including the marine lineup. You own a boat because you love spending time on the water. Choose the outboard that allows you to make the most of it. Honda Marine's legendary reliability, durability, ease of maintenance, and powerful performance keep you going strong, and they're all backed by the peace of mind protection of Honda's limited warranty. So no matter what boat you're putting in the water, put the power of a Honda Marine outboard behind you. Come in today and find out why it's more than an engine. It's your time on the water at the John Hinderer Honda Power Store, next to our Honda Car Store on Route 79 in Heath, or HindererHondaPowerStore.com. Open Sundays.
If it's a Honda and it's got a motor, think John Hinderer Honda Power Store.
Buckeye Beverage Barn in West Lafayette has carry-out salads, pizza, calzones, and their new wings. Place your orders at 545-9525. Buckeye Beverage Barn has the area's best selection of cold drinks and hot food with all the convenience of their drive-thru. See them for snacks, bagged ice, salads, and delicious pizza. Order yours tonight at 545-9525. Drive through and see them 7 days a week at the Buckeye Beverage Barn on Main Street in West Lafayette.
Coshocton trying a little trickery on third down, a little pass back to the quarterback, but it was well defensed once again by John Glenn, so the pass goes incomplete, and it'll be a fourth down situation, and Bentley Cunningham checking in to punt it away for Coshocton. And just moments ago, Reitz Metzger took one back. 68 yards from the last punt by Cunningham. So 11:54 to play here in the fourth quarter. 27-0. John Glenn in front. And they've been impressive here this evening. Snaps low, but Cunningham bobbles it. Now he picks it up, and now everybody stops. And I think because he had that knee down, they're going to take over on downs at about the 27-yard line of Coshocton. Tried to short hop it, put that knee down, and once you do, that the play is dead, and now it's going to be 1st and 10 for John Glenn this time at, well, let's see where they mark it officially. Looks like it's going to be the 26-yard line for John Glenn, 1st and 10.
I'm sure Bentley Cunningham wishes he could have that one back, but just tried to kind of corral it. Didn't want it to go too far past him to kind of avoid, it getting any worse there, but unfortunately had his knees down when he grabbed the ball.
So 1st and 10, John Glenn out of the huddle. Windland the quarterback. Gets the snap, hands it inside, and bouncing forward. Got some yards. Looked like he was going to be brought down, but nice little run by Rock. Got it down to the 23-yard line. So Rock gets 3 on the carry. 2nd and 7. Windland the quarterback. Gets it. Wants it again. Gives it to Rock. There's nowhere to go as he got back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. Once again, good job defensively by Coshocton. Brings up a 3rd and 7. Clock moving with 11:10 to go in the ball game. 3rd and 7. Windland takes a look over at the coaching staff. Getting the play. Still waiting. Play clock, still plenty of time. 14 on this play clock. Now they're ready to go. Under 11 to play in the football game. Windland now checking everybody, the alignment. Gets the snap, keeps it himself, picks his way down to the 10 and down close to the yardage needed. He's going to be short. He'll be down around the 17-yard line before being brought down. That'll be a pickup of 6 for Windland. 4th and 1. Hands off inside, got the first down and a few more as they keep the drive alive. Picking up their 10th first down of the football game. And they move inside the 15 to the 13-yard line for pickup of 4 for Rock. He's been carrying the mail here in this quarter. First down, once again, Rock again inside the 10 and brought down at the 10-yard line.
And as we're underway here in the fourth quarter, we need to let you know Bradford Financial Group is proud to sponsor tonight's fourth quarter. Bradford Financial Group provides wealth and protection strategies for your financial health. Call them at 622-3347 or visit them at 636 Chestnut Street in Coshocton.
Once again, they hand off to Rock. Nowhere to run as he brought down at the 10-yard line. No gain on the play. Brings up a 3rd down and 7 situation. Under 10 to play in the ball game. 27-0. John Glenn out in front. Now just taking their time, running clock. 3rd and 7 situation. Been content to run the football really basically straight up the middle here since they've taken over on downs. Approaching the 9-minute mark. In motion, cross formation. Windland, the quarterback, gets it straight back to throw. Looking. Now he's looking to run. Now in trouble. And he's just going to run out of bounds at about the 12 for a loss of a couple. Coshocton had that well defensed. And that'll bring up a 4th down situation. The ball will be back at around the 12-yard line. No, they're actually going to mark it at the 14, for that was a loss of 4 on the play. So here comes the kicking unit on. Let's see if they can knock in a field goal here with 8:55 to go in the football game. So it'll be marked at the 21. This will be a 31-yard attempt, left-footed kicker. Everybody set. Good snap. Yep, now we've got a timeout by John Glenn at the last second, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Colonial Sports and Courts has been Coshocton's go-to fitness center for the last 40 years. From free weights, machines, treadmills, and silver sneakers to racquetball, volleyball, and shooting pool, they have it all at Colonial Sports and Courts. The seasons are changing, and Colonial Sports and Courts has the only indoor racquetball and volleyball courts in the area. And don't forget, silver sneakers can be used as a membership to Sports and Courts. For daily rates or membership information, stop by 1101 Ferry Falls Drive in Coshocton or give them a call at 740-623-8382.
We're back, and field goal attempt now for John Glenn. 31-yard attempts, well hit. Let's see if he's got enough flag, and it's good. He snuck it in just over the upright, makes the score 30-0 try of John Glenn. So we'll break away and be back. This is high school football, WTNS Coshocton.
This is Jamie from the Coshocton Coffee Connection. Did you know that we serve breakfast sandwiches all day, every day? Our made-to-order breakfast sandwiches include a fresh egg, melted cheese, and your choice of biscuit, bagel, croissant, or my favorite, onion flatbread. Next, choose from sausage or locally purchased bacon. Enjoy that same bacon for lunch on our BLTs, grilled cheese, and turkey bacon clubs. Pair any of our sandwiches with a hot, made fresh daily bowl of soup. Let us complete your order by making you a specialty coffee or tea. Stop by and see us at the Coshocton Coffee Connection.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent in Coshocton is Albertson Lawrence Agency. Get a quote at 740-622-0572.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
We're in a continuous clock situation now with the score 30-0. John Glenn kicking off. Nikolazakis booms one down and taken at the 10, back to the 20. 25, nice move to the 30. And Johns is down the sideline. He's the midfield. He's the 40. He's down the field. He may take it to the house. I think he's going to. It's gone. Touchdown. Antoine Johns returns it. Uh-oh, and we got a flag.
Oh, boy, way back here, too.
And then beautiful, negates a beautiful run for a touchdown by Antoine Johns. Took it down the sideline. But a block in the back at the 30-yard line brings it everything back, kind of the way it's been for Coshocton, and they'll have it 1st and 10 at their 20-yard line when they resume play.
Boy, my eyes were on Antoine John as he just took off for that 90-yard run, and I missed the penalty back here, but
the Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. So everything's coming back, and Coshocton will have it 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Coshocton with 5 penalties tonight for 50 yards, and that was a big one there. Clock moving, 6 minutes to play. Philo has defeated Riverview tonight by a score of 46-6.
And Bradford Financial Group is proud to sponsor tonight's 4th quarter. Bradford Financial Group provides wealth and protection strategies for your financial health. Call them at 740-622-3347 or visit them at 636 Chestnut Street in Coshocton.
So it'll be 1st down from Coshocton. They'll have the ball at their own 20-yard line. Out of the huddle come the Redskins. Under center, Conkle hands it off inside. There's a big gapping hole, and that's going to be a 1st down. Crosses the 30 out to about the 32 or 3-yard line is Riley Woody. And he'll get a 1st down. Their 8th of the night. They'll mark it at the 33, so that'll be 13 yards for Woody. He has 32 yards rushing in the football game now.
That was a great run by Woody. Put his head down and ran right over a player, and nice run.
Out of the huddle come the Redskins. Hands off once again. Some more running room, and they push him back and it looks like the ball's loose. Let's wait and see what the official says. John Glenn says they have it.
Official standing right there hasn't made a call yet.
They don't make a call, but everybody seems to be moving on both sides. So I'm going to say let's wait and see.
Boy, if you don't catch it right when it happens, it's kind of hard to make a decision after.
Yeah. Well, the officials are still moving. The clock's still moving with 4:20. They mark it up at the 39-yard line. It'll remain with Coshocton. So Woody gets 6 more there. Up to 39 yards rushing in the football game. So it'll be a 2nd and, let's make it second and 5. Ball sitting at the 39-yard line. 3:58 to moving here. Conkle puts Rice in motion, looking to throw. Looking, now lets it go deep down the field, and it's caught. And taking it into our touchdowns, Coshocton. So Conkle with a bomb for a touchdown.
Logan Wentz.
And Logan Wentz, the freshman, runs under it and takes it all the way for the score. And Coshocton right back in this game. Well, not back in the game, but gets their first score of the night, and we got another flag.
Oh, boy, I missed that flag. Oh, here on the near side.
That might be unsportsmanlike against Coshocton. So the touchdown will be good, and they'll have the penalty afterwards. So it's a sideline warning. You got to make sure you call that. Somebody's excited for a change, and you got to make sure you get that called.
Coshocton has their biggest play of the night, and the sideline may have got a little excited, but we're going to make sure we give them a sideline warning. Get this game under control here.
So that pass play covers 62 yards from Conkle to Wentz.
I tell you what, that was a great pass by Conkle. He kind of stepped back and kind of just hanging back in the pocket like he really didn't have anybody open, but he throws a bomb.
So Conkle Big touchdown pass to Wentz with 3:28 to go in the football game. And we've got a timeout on the field, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
The Coshocton Opportunity School is accepting applications for the 2023-24 school year. The Opportunity School has the highest graduation rate out of 86 similar programs in the state of Ohio and is rated as exceeds standards in all areas of graduation. Their 4-year graduation rate was 87.9%. They have a combined administrative experience of 58 years and a combined teaching experience of 158 years. They offer the state-required core curriculum, a career-based instruction program, and several electives including art, life skills, parenting, and relationship building. If you are interested in applying, please call 740-622-3600.
All right. We're back and ready to go, and now Coshocton will try to add the PAT. Beautiful play by the Redskins getting on the board. And Johns will attempt the kick. 30-6 our score, 3:28 to go in the football game.
And we're getting ready to get going, but these officials stopping play here to question a few of the offensive linemen for the Redskins. Not quite sure what we're talking about down there.
Let you know, in fourth quarter score, West Branch leads Ridgewood 26-21, but we don't have any idea of what kind of time. It can't be much, but that's where it stands right now. A really good football game up at West Lafayette here this evening. Well, now got this figured out. I think the penalty will probably happen on the kickoff. Let's go. Here we go. There's a good snap. John's kick is up, and it is good. So with 3:28 to go in the ball game, Coshocton gets on the board. It's 30-7. We'll be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
This is the Mouse Man from RAM 5 Point Auto Sales, and we're rocking this season. We have a large selection of clean, newer vehicles to fit everyone's budget. If you drive by the 5 Point light and don't see what you're looking for, stop and let us know. We'll go find it for you. When you buy a car from RAM 5 Point, we take care of your vehicle for the life of the vehicle. We'll wash your car every 2 weeks for as long as you own it. At RAM 5 Point, 1102 Chestnut is where your driving dreams come true.
If you are involved in an accident, you want your vehicle to be repaired quickly and correctly? I'm Stacy Rice, Office Manager of Coshocton Collision, where we put you, the customer, first. We complete your auto body repairs as promised, we guarantee our word, and we use the latest environmental friendly paint products from PPG. Whenever you are involved in a collision, come to Coshocton Collision Center, 225 Main Street in Town Center, Coshocton, across from Wilson's Carpet and Furniture, or call us at 623-7347.
15-yard mark off for a sideline violation by Coshocton. They'll kick from the 25-yard line. 30-7 the score. John Glenn leading. See if Coshocton tries an onside. They're trying to get enough people on the field. Now they finally do. One of the younger kids getting an opportunity. Johns approaches. Kicks it end over end. Ball is taken at the 29, back to 30, 35, 40. Bouncing outside. Kill on his feet. And finally wrestled down as he got out around midfield. So a nice return by John Glenn. They'll have it 1st and 10, but only 3:19 to play in this one. So at midfield, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Little Muskies.
Looks like for the Redskins, getting some new numbers in there, getting some playing time.
First and 10 for John Glenn. Out of the huddle. New quarterback for John Glenn takes the snap, a little pitch outside, cuts it out, and is pushed out of bounds as he crossed midfield and got to the 47-yard line. Pick up a 3. John Glenn gets 3 yards to the 47. John Glenn quarterback now. Owen Edwards getting an opportunity. 3:12 to play. Hand off inside, trying to get out, and runs into a host of tacklers. He's brought down after maybe a yard pickup to the 47-yard line. Ball carry for John Glenn, Reese Metzger. He's already proved his worth returning a kick for a touchdown. Clock moving, 2:45, third down. Coshocton trying to get lined up. John Glenn in really no hurry. Plenty of time on the play clock. They're just going to let it run down as far as they can. Under 10 seconds on the play clock now. Man in motion, across the formation. Gets the snap. Keeps it himself. Has some running room. Up. Now it's closed down by Coshocton. Brought down at about the 43-yard line. Pick up a 4 on the play. Logan Wentz makes the stop. It'll be a fourth down situation with 2:10 to play in the football game. Out of the huddle as we hit the 2-minute mark. Edwards just letting that clock move down. Still 10 seconds on the play clock. He'll let it probably run down to about 5. Now he gets the snap. Hands it off, trying to speed sweep. Got the first down and more before being tripped up. Here comes a flag in late. Got holding on John Glenn, so they'll nullify that first down and back it up. Had a nice little run, but the flag came in.
That did a nice job. That speed sweep really turned on the speed there on that sweep and turned the corner and almost had a little more running room. Good, a nice job by Coshocton.
So the 10-yard penalty will push it back to about the original line of scrimmage. Then actually go back into John Glenn territory at the 49. That'll be a 10-yard mark off. 55 yards on 6 penalties for John Glenn. So they'll try it again with 1:36 and moving here. Play clock down to 10 now. They're getting ready to move it. Edwards gets the snap, straight back, looking to throw. Throws it over the middle, has a receiver, and he's hit immediately and dropped, but it'll be enough for a first down. Good throw over the middle by the backup quarterback.
Nice throw, nice catch. Logan Wentz with a nice tackle.
To the 35-yard line. 16 yards on the completion.
That's a big hit by Logan Wentz.
So that'll bring it a 1st and 10. 11 first downs for John Glenn, under a minute, and now they're in victory formation. They'll just let it run out here. 30-7, John Glenn. It's impressive defensively. And he takes the knee.
And we got 41 seconds left. We'll let you know Bradford Financial Group is proud to sponsor tonight's fourth quarter. Bradford Financial Group provides wealth and protection strategies for your financial health. Call them at 740-622-3347 or visit them at 636 Chestnut Street in Coshocton.
They marked off a 5-yard penalty for delay of game. The clock starts immediately, and that'll be it from Coshocton as John Glenn has come to Stewart Field and defeated the Redskins tonight by a score of 30-7. We'll be back and tell you about it. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
If it's a Honda and it's got a motor, think John Hinderer Honda Power Store.
You may not know that John Hinderer Honda Power Store sells everything that Honda makes with an engine, including the marine lineup. You own a boat because you love spending time on the water. Choose the outboard that allows you to make the most of it. Honda Marine's legendary reliability, durability, ease of maintenance, and powerful performance keep you going strong, and they're all backed by the peace of mind protection of Honda's limited warranty. So no matter what boat you're putting in the water, put the power of a Honda Marine outboard behind you. Come in today and find out why it's more than an engine. It's your time on the water at the John Hinderer Honda Power Store, next to our Honda Car Store on Route 79 in Heath, or HinderHondaPowerStore.com. Open Sundays.
If it's a Honda and it's got a motor, think John Hinderer Honda Power Store.
Coshocton Regional Medical Center now has 2 new walk-in clinic locations in Warsaw and Newcomerstown. Our providers can get you back on the road to recovery with a quick walk-in visit with no appointment necessary. Experience the ease of taking care of your health on your own schedule by visiting one of the conveniently located walk-in clinics in Warsaw or Newcomerstown. For more information, visit CoshoctonHospital.org. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
My name is Daryl Mosley II. I'm an entrepreneur.
Park National Bank knows when you're building your business, you want someone with you who supports your big ideas.
Biggest thing is about belief. You just need one person that believes in you.
A banker who listens and cares and wants to see you succeed.
I know that I'm not Park's biggest customer, but I'm treated just like I'm Park's biggest customer.
At Park National Bank, what means a lot to you means a lot to us.
Member FDIC.
Sierra Pacific Windows and Doors are MRV Siding Supply. Their products enhance any decor and make any home brighter, more inviting, and more comfortable with all wood windows in 9 wood species with 59 exterior colors. Whether you're replacing, renovating, remodeling, or rebuilding, they have exactly what you're looking for. From their Sierra Pacific Transcend replacement windows and doors to their Westchester double hung windows. That's MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Middlesburg or on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Get your vehicle back on the road smooth and problem-free with Village Motors Collision Center. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and our Collision Center works on all makes and models and has available deductible assistance, along with loaner and rental vehicles available for your use, complimentary oil change packages, not to mention that we are the preferred repair shop for most insurance companies. Ask us about our cleanup packages with 4 great packages from basic to premium by appointment only starting at $19.95. For collision repair, make your first stop at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Are you neglecting your building's 5th wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets and company culture with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with their top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit their website at wmcommercialroofing.com and follow them on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
We're back, and it was John Glenn, a winner here this evening by a score of 30-7. Taking a look at how it happened in this ball game, it started in the first quarter. It was a 4-yard touchdown run by Lincoln Gilcher. They missed the extra point and led 6-0. With 3:01 to play in the first quarter, a 3-yard touchdown pass from Winland to Pennington, and they added the PAT. And after 13-0. John Glenn in front. Stayed that way until 1:53 to go in the second quarter when Noah Winland broke a tackle and went 31 yards for a touchdown. They added the PAT, and at halftime it was 20-0. In third quarter, with 2:28 to go, a 68-yard punt return by Reese Metzger, and they added the PAT, and it was 27-0 at the end of 3 quarters. In the fourth quarter, a 31-yard field goal by Will Nikolazowskis pushed the lead to 30-0. Coshocton got their only touchdown on the board with 3:28 to go in the ball game on a beautiful 62-yard touchdown pass from Colton Conkle to Logan Wentz. They added the PAT, and that's the way it ended, with John Glenn defeating Coshocton by a score of 30-7. We'll be back and tell you how the individual stats went. Well, this is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
This is John from the Warehouse Restaurant in Roscoe Village. The Warehouse is again proud to sponsor the player of the game, where they will receive our legendary onion rings and our famous cheeseburger. The Warehouse is the place to go before or after the game, or the place to be to watch your favorite college or professional team. The Warehouse is open 7 days a week, 11 to 9 Monday through Thursday, 11 to 10 Friday and Saturday, and 11 to 5 on Sunday. Good luck to all the area high school teams.
Take a look at the final numbers here tonight for Coshocton. The rushing department only 44 yards tonight for Coshocton. Very unusual. They weren't able to move against that stout John Glenn defense. They threw the ball for 137 yards for a total of 181 yards all told for the Redskins. They had 8 first downs. They had 65 yards in penalties, but 3 big turnovers on the evening. John Glenn rushed the football for 174 yards. They passed for 93 more, so their total offense amounted to 267 yards. They had 11 first downs. They did have 7 penalties for 60 yards and had 1 turnover in the football game. Taking a look at a couple individual numbers for Conkle, he threw the ball 21 times, completed 9 for 137 yards. Riley Woody was the leading ball carrier with 39. For John Glenn, Noah Windland threw the ball 18 times, completed 10 for 93 yards. He also rushed for 48 yards in a football game. Lincoln Gilcher, a big night. He had 69 yards rushing. Ryder Rock off the bench added 47 for John Glenn. Now look at final team defensive numbers. Here's Chris Wallace.
Thank you very much, Coos. Taking a look at final defensive numbers, starting with the Coshocton Redskins, leading the way with 5 big tackles, Antoine Johns. And with 3 tackles each, we have Isaiah Bronston. And, now with 2 tackles each, Champ Haley, Logan Wentz, Severin Workman, Evan Unger, Aiden Garabrandt, and Julian Rivera. With 1 tackle apiece, with 1 sack, Elsie Smith. And again with 1 tackle each, JT Newell, Israel Rice, Colton Tidwell. And now taking a look for the John Glenn Little Muskies, leading the way, 7 big tackles. Number 3, Cameron Barnhouse, with 5 tackles each, Bronson Bindle and Connor Sensabaugh. With 2 tackles each, we have Nick Zanders, Tanner Whiteman, and 4 tackles, Cash Smith, and 2 tackles again, Chris Wise. And with 1 tackle each, we had Owen Edwards, Jimmy Boyd, Andrew Glob, Noah Winland. And taking a look at third down conversions, John Glenn was 4 of 11. Coshocton was also 4 of 11.
Well, I'll tell you what, Chris, it was just a rough night all the way around for Coshocton. Really couldn't get the running game going, and then when they can't get their running game going, it can be a tough situation because they don't really like to throw it that much. Had to throw it probably more than 21 times. Very unusual, uncharacteristic for them. So, tough situation here, and against a good John Glenn defense.
A very good John Glenn defense just made it very difficult for Coshocton to get anything moving. Johns did a great job running the ball, but John Glenn just did a little better job of tackling tonight and making it very difficult for the Redskins.
Redskins return home next week as they have Morgan coming in, and the Redskins will be 0-4, and they'll just have to regroup and try to get ready for the Raiders coming in next week. I want to thank a bunch of people here tonight. I want to thank the Claxon crew, and that's Lydia, Brady, and Brice Lonsinger. I want to thank Ellen Hardesty back at WTNS Central. Also, my partner, Chris Wallace. Final score here tonight is John Glenn moves to 4-0 as they defeat Coshocton by a score of 30-7. My name is Steve Corries. Have a nice night, everyone.
Thank you for joining us for this WTNS Sports broadcast. Audio CDs are available by calling WTNS Radio at 740-622-1560. WTNS Coshocton. We are the sports voice of East Central Ohio.